Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you doing? We are back. We are back again. Who is awake? It's morning in the US, it's evening in Europe and Africa. So, for those in the US, which of you is awake? And those in Europe and Africa, what have you guys done the whole day? Me? I've not done much, I will not lie. Only cooked. The only thing I did was cook lunch. That's all. That's all I've done today. I've not even cleaned. Or the house is not so dirty, but I've not. Usually, you do like the regular Saturday cleaning and everything. The kids are out, they are playing. And honestly, my heart is doing gym, because even the small one with those small legs is also out. And I'm like, God, if the big one goes out alone, I'm not even bothered at all. But that small one, hey, but yeah, small boys become big boys somehow. It's not by magic. How is everybody? How are you guys? How are you? How are you? How was your night? How was your night? How was your night? Hope good. Hope good. Hope good. Okay. I'm a bit late, but we can just get started and hopefully more people will join later. It's Saturday and I don't know how today is feeling. Today is not feeling like Saturday for me, maybe because I've not been busy. I don't know why. Like I've not done the regular things I do, and it's just feeling somehow, like heavy, like slow, like I don't know, dull. Anyways, let's do this video, and after this video, I'll go get busy. I'll go get busy. Lucy, I see that you already joined the live. Who else do we have here? So if you just joined, just say hello so that I know who I have here today. Let me see. Vanessa is also here, and Lista. Hello, sexy fox. Welcome. Welcome to all of you. Okay, maybe today we are going to have a quick live since it's still early in many places. Maybe. Yeah. Let's get started. We'll see how far we've come. So I have like a whole bunch of things on one picture here. A whole bunch of screenshots on one thumbnail. And you guys, the reason for that is because I don't have space to put them in StreamYard. Because that would mean me putting how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 screen or 4. Let's say 4. And having to delete 4 other ones. So I just put everything in one. Yeah. So we're going to try to read for my Facebook people. Yeah, that's what we have. This Cease and Desist is an old letter from 3 years ago or 2.5 years ago. But you know, with everything happening again, with everything going on, old stories will come back. And I always say the internet never forgets. No matter what you do, it will never be buried in the past. Never. It will come back to haunt you. So based on everything happening again, we are bringing back and just using these things also to let the newbies know. There are so many people in the game now that are new. They are not aware of so many things that we witnessed, so many things that we know. Like we know. When we talk based on what has really happened. We talk based on facts. But because they know that many of these people are new and are not aware, what do they say? They say, oh, we are haters. That's the excuse. Oh, they're talking nonsense. They are lying against us. They are lying. They are doing this. That's what they... So sometimes it's good to bring these things back. I don't know why so many people would just decide to be lying against one person. Why? Everybody will just wake up and decide, okay, all of us, we are going to be lying on this girl every day. Come with a better defense. If you think people are lying against you, come with the truth. Come with your truth. Helena, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here today again. Welcome. So I'm just going to be picking them one after the other. I think I talked about some of these things yesterday, but I'm going to start today's live video with that also, and we continue from there. I just finished eating, so my food has not really digested. So let me reposition myself and change this one. Someone says they're not interested in the truth. They just want to protect her. They don't care about the truth. Wow. So why are they very keen on protecting her? Why? Is she a baby? Why are they like, oh, we have to protect her? It really doesn't matter what they say. It really doesn't matter what she does. We just have to protect her. Protect her from what? Protect her from the truth? Protect her from what? Oh, protect her from being exposed for the devil's child that she is. Protect her from people knowing the pretender and the evil heart that she has, so that she can pretend in peace. She can continue to pretend and get away with it and just continue to do her thing without people knowing, so that more people can be damaged. Because when she carries on just pretending like the victim and throwing other people under the bus, every other person will be painted as the bad one, and she can continue to thrive as the victim and the good one. But other people should suffer. Other people should be destroyed. That's why they want to protect her. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It won't. Because other people deserve protection. Nobody is bigger than anybody. Nobody is better than anybody. We are all humans. Nobody is superior. So you do right. You don't want to be exposed. You behave yourself around people. You behave yourself publicly. You don't treat people like shit. You don't lie against people. You don't make up things just for people to look bad. You don't do it. Then people will stay away from you. If you fall out with someone, move on. Walk away. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. You don't come poking them. You have poked your ex for so long. You have put all these nonsense cock and bull stories of yours on repeat. You have poked him, and this guy will just be doing his thing, just be going to his beach, going to parties, just doing his things, just, living his life. And everybody was like really happy that he was ignoring you. And you just made it your meal ticket. You would just be poking him. Oh, my ex-husband did this. My ex-husband said this. Oh, when I was married, this happened. And I will check my daughter's private and all those things. Oh, what happened to your teeth? They didn't brush your teeth. Make sure you remind your father to give you food. Make sure you remind your father to brush your teeth. Oh, your hair. Oh, you kept poking. That is poking, reminding people of him. This guy was just trying to live his life, live his private life out of public eye, but you kept reminding your minions and flying monkeys about him. And he wasn't giving them anything to post, because they eagerly and patiently wait for him to put up something on Facebook for them to go and publish on their blogs and their pages. But this guy wasn't giving them anything anymore. So the only thing they could work with were the words of your mouth. And you kept using that. Poking. He ignored. And now I'm surprised that they are all like, oh, I thought they said he moved on. What is he doing with Stonii? Why is he inserting himself? Because they called him. because his ex-wife has been calling him, calling him, and he has answered. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's life. Me too, I ignore a lot. Yes, I do. I can ignore. I will ignore. The day I will answer you, you will be wondering, Blessing, I thought you said you always ignore. Yes, I ignore. But one day I will answer you. That's what happened with him. Oh, you wanted or you expected that he will ignore for life. He will ignore forever. That would also be good for you, Totoyos. It would be good for you for him to ignore you so that you can continue milking him and destroying his image. You would have loved it. But now he has answered. There are different ways by which people answer. It's not everybody that will answer you directly, like you will call them or you will poke them, then they will answer you by name. It's not everybody. People have different ways. I also have different ways I can use to answer you. He has answered. How do you feel, Totoyos? Next time you will leave people alone. When they discover the shit that you are, I know you feel embarrassed that, hey, this one also has figured me out. Hey, this one also has realized that I've been pretending all along. Hey, this one also is leaving me where he left me, or she is leaving me where she left me, where she found me. When that happens, leave them alone. Let them go. Let them go. Don't remind anybody of them. You will have peace of mind. You also, you will move on with your future. But you kept bringing this ex back. And they said it was your story. Yeah, she has the right to tell her story for as many times as she wishes. No problem. Your ex has the right to insert himself in that same story that has refused to detach itself from him. Shikena. Yeah. Maybe if you had really let that man go, like really left him alone, maybe he would feel awkward, even reaching out or whatever. He would just feel like, you know what, this girl is not looking for my trouble. This girl is, he would just maybe just truly stay away, like fully. And he has been trying. We all can attest to that. Everybody, nobody will say, oh no, Justin has been bullying Korra. No, everybody has seen so far that this man has been minding his business. And Totoyos was also minding his business for him, reminding us of him, reminding us of the marriage, saying he abused her. I suffered abuse in marriage. When I was married, I would have died. You people want me to go back to the marriage that almost killed me. All those things are highly unnecessary. Those are things that hold you down. Those are things that increase the pain and sorrow and sadness in your life. Totoyos. And that's also one of the main reasons this guy came back into the picture. How do you feel that he's back to do you something that will pain you? Because for him to answer you verbally, for him to go live or make a video to answer you, that would have been like Christmas for you. That would have been a big opportunity for you to cash out again. But I love this one. He didn't give you an opportunity to cash out. He gave you an injection. You know, the kind of injection that they will give you. You can scream. You can scream. The pain will be swallowed and buried inside your body. That's what he did. Very sweet one. Very lekker. Should have left him alone. You should have left him alone. There is no way he is going to be feeling guilty now that, oh, this girl actually didn't do anything to me, and now I'm giving her enemy a pitch. No, he's not going to feel guilty because you've been doing him. You've been doing him and you know it. You've been doing him. How market? There is a level you will go with someone when they do you back. It will be more painful than all the ones you've been doing. Look at this one is heavy. This one is big. And the best part of it, they are winning you. They are. If you are sitting somewhere and you are saying, no, they are not winning, you are deceiving yourself. And I don't even know who you want to tell that they are not winning. I don't know who you want to convince. Just deceive yourself and be in denial, no problem. But nobody is believing you. Nobody. Nobody. Everybody can see that they beat Korra hands down. They locked all angles. Any angle for her to come through to say, oh, they are lying, or oh no. They locked everything with evidence. They beat her hands down. Her 12 million feels like 12 followers. She's just a nobody right now. You know, when you have 12 million and the impact of 12 million is not showing, you have 12 million, but your life is like you have 12 followers. Your life is not heavy, like powerful, like someone with a massive fan base or following. No, bullying people doesn't make you strong. Or bullying people, having a fan base that bullies doesn't make you have a strong fan base, because all the bullies are crumbled. They are not achieving anything. I don't know if you get it. They are bullying, no problem. But let's check the effect of their bullying. Look at Stonii. She said, F the haters. She's so tough. Unexpected. I never saw this one coming. I told you guys, me in the beginning, I just knew this Stonii, they will finish this girl. Yeah, in my mind, I was like, hey, wait, I'm hearing. Okay, guys, any second from now, I can abandon this live and go and check. You understand? I know they are just here behind the backyard, but they are not inside our backyard. They are just outside behind the gate. So if I maybe hear anything, I would have to go. But just understand, if I go, I will mute the thingy. Just know that I will be back. Yeah, I can take maybe 5 minutes. I'll be back, just in case you don't hear me anymore. But if you don't hear me without me saying I'm coming, just know that it's a problem, technical issue. Then please call me. Okay. You understand? So when this whole thing started, I could already see that they couldn't do Don anything and they cannot do him anything. I could see that this guy was handling it toughly, strongly, fiercely. He was meeting up, you know. But Stonii, I told myself, this one they will finish this one. This one, she will not wake up from her bed. She will not get out of bed. That was what my mind, but I didn't like say, I didn't voice it out, because sometimes when people hear some things, it can even crumble them more than even when the thing starts to happen. But I said, okay, let me be on the lookout. Let me see what happens. But I was expecting the worst for Stonii. And then she started saying, when I'm ready at the right time, I was like, okay, this is another sign of fear. Not really fear like I'm afraid they will beat me. No, not that kind of fear, but like me, some of us, we have madness. When it's hot, sometimes, but I don't know. It's not fear like, okay, what I said yesterday about my account almost being hacked, my Google account, my YouTube and everything almost being hacked. I told you people that I couldn't come live for 3 days. I couldn't even touch my laptop. So that kind of feeling, I don't know. Yeah, it was fear, but not, I don't know how to, maybe there is a better word for it. But anyways, a similar feeling of tension, of, okay, insecurity. Okay, what is going to happen? Okay, not just being comfortable in your skin. Yeah, I think she was really feeling it strongly. But now that she started talking, hey, I said, what did this one eat? What did she drink? Who gave her liver? This one get mind though. The girl is tough. Hey, the first thing that I saw that made me know that, okay, this girl she can try at least, was when she did her first live and she did it alone, all by herself. I was like, okay, this is one sign. And then the live she did yesterday, where she said F the haters. And then the sarcasm at the end. I was like, this one, there's nothing they can do to these people. There is nothing. So you will bully, bully, bully. But people are now so immune to the bullying. They are now so like insensitive, or they are not affected by the bullying anymore. They just see it like cruise now. Like, okay, you bully, they will even help you post it. They will take a screenshot and post it. I don't know if you understand. So at that point, I'm like, if you have 12 million followers and this is all they can do for you, you're a failure, Korra. You have nothing. You have nothing. Nothing, nada. You have nothing. If you have 12 million and all they can do for you that we can see is bullying up and down, threatening people. I will do this, I will do that, you will die. Yeah. If that is all, Korra, in fact, delete your page because it's not worth it. It's not. And the worst part of it, nobody is scared of bullying anymore, of bullies. Nobody is scared of bullies. Nobody. We can't be bothered. Try your best and see if you can get under our skin. Try your best and see if you will keep quiet, if you will go silent. Try your best. Welcome. Hello, Benny. Welcome, welcome. And Cheryl, welcome. Last night, she thanked her goat for their investigative ability. What are they investigating? What are they investigating? What did they investigate? Okay, let's get started, guys. Yeah. Eclory says, just like when someone finally stands up to a bully, the bully cannot affect them anymore. Hey, the moment you cross that, there's always something that kind of like holds you back in the beginning. But the moment you go over it, you climb over that feeling. No going back anymore. There is nothing that bully can do. That bully cannot touch you. And I think Stonii crossed that thingy. She crossed it. And now she's bigger. She's like bigger than them. She's making fun of them, more or less. She's using them as caricature or for caricature. She's just, laughing like they should really feel stupid trying to go after a young girl like that because she wants to tell a story. I don't understand. At the end of the day, she has said the story now. She hasn't finished though. We are still waiting. But at least she has started. And we've not seen all the past they promised they will bring out. As if we care. As if anybody cares. When they finish bringing our past, we will start bringing out Korra's own. When they start just to compare, because we already know Korra's past. It's not like I will go and start investigating. No. What I mean is just to compare. If you think you want to shame Stonii for whatever past, I want to see if your master that you worship is better than Stonii. That's all. That's what I mean when I say, because her past is public. She herself has put it out there in videos and in her book. Yeah? So we are just going to repeat and remind us of that past that is publicly available. We'll see who should be ashamed, because I know there is nobody's story that is worse than Korra's story. So before you start trying to shame a young girl of 25, remember that when Korra was a call girl, she was an escort going from Lusaka to Oman to be licking nyash of grey old men. Remember that when she was Tony's age, she was an akunakuna full time. Full time. A sugar baby following sugar daddies up and down. So I wonder what I will hear about Stonii. They better tell me she was taking on 7 granddaddies at once, because 7 will be more than one. 7 at once, and they are not 85, they are like 90 something years old. Stories like that, her stories must surpass and be more incredible than any story Korra has ever told us of herself. Before you can shame someone because of Korra, make sure that person's story is worse. Make sure of that. Because we'll just come here and be doing repeats. We'll just come here and be reminding you of the trash that you are working for. Okay, back to today's video. So what brought about this hacker guy? This Gambian guy, you see him here, bottom of your page. Albere, I think his first name is Albere. Yeah, Albere. You are back again. You see your life? You know, I always tell you people, be careful of who you associate yourself with. Because some of them, they will hook you for life. They will hook you for life. For our people on Facebook, this is him. The hacker extraordinaire. He's back again into the limelight. We treated his fuck up very well in 2023. But he's back again because they attempted to hack Stonii's page. You see the screenshot here that she posted. An unrecognized device recently attempted to access your account. Let us know if it was you. You know what that means? That someone tried to log into your own account. All of a sudden, someone just attempted. And it wasn't just all of a sudden. It was after she announced that she would start telling her story when she was ready. All of a sudden. All of a sudden. That was not a coincidence. Many of us have experienced this. So when I saw this, I smiled because I know exactly. Well, maybe I can't say I know exactly, but I can give you let me say I can show you the direction in where to look. Because the person you want to expose is connected to a hacker. So it's not surprising that you are not only getting bullied, but they are also attacking you or attempting to attack you cyberly, trying to hack your account. She has bullies to bully you, but she also has a hacker that can hack your page if you're not careful and destroy your page. Because to them, page is life. They feel like if they can bring down your page, they have won the battle, at least to a great extent. Yes, they really believe that. Like me now, I think they've even calmed down with me when it comes to pages. They've realized that pages or having a page, or how do I put it well? They've realized that I don't attach so much importance to pages. I just want a place I can have a voice where I can talk. I don't care if I have 100 followers there. I'm on Facebook now, streaming on a page with, I think the page just clocked 600 followers before I came live. I don't care. As far as I have a page, even if I have 10 followers, I already have a presence online. My name already means something online. So it really doesn't matter where I go live. I have a channel, YouTube, of over 19K. But here, I'm sitting down on a channel with 2,000. I have a page on Facebook with over 15K. But here, I chose to sit down on a page with 600 followers. If my whole existence on social media is attached to the bigness or the largeness of the page, how many followers, I would be only sitting down on the page with the largest numbers. That's where you would be finding me. Because I'll be like, this is the big page, that. But for me, what matters is I have a platform where my voice can be heard. So when they started this attack on pages, they attacked my pages. They attacked and attacked and attacked. I lost pages and pages and pages. I think I'm one of the bloggers that have lost the most amount, the most amount of pages, and I'm also, I believe, one of the bloggers that has created the most amount of pages, and I also believe I'm one of the bloggers that currently run the most amount of pages. I run many pages, or I have many pages. I have many channels. I think I have like 9 to 10 YouTube channels. I can't even count how many pages I have. Like 4 or 5 of them are active at the moment, but I have more than that that I don't use like actively. Do you understand? So now I think they have really realized that this one is not phased by losing pages. So I don't think they're even making the effort anymore to, I mean, they're still reporting, don't get me wrong. Like when I start to treat the F-up of Janice, for example, Janice will start reporting. When I start to treat the F-up of another one, that one particularly will start reporting. But that massive kind of reporting they used to do, that all of, oh, let's go, Agama is live, let's go and report. They know that even if they report, even if the page comes down, the next day another page is coming up. So for me, I think they're just tired. I should be the one tired of creating pages, but they are tired. Why? Because you know that tomorrow, not, in fact, the same day. That's why I'm like, where is keeping it stupid? If you lose a page, that is not why you should vanish. If you lose a page, you didn't lose your voice, you didn't lose your life. Why should she lose a page and we don't see her anymore? Why can't she create another page? So she lost the page and she cried alongside the page. I don't understand. For me, I'm suspecting there is more to that than just her losing the page. I think there is something. I just can't figure out or place a finger on what it is, but I think there is something. I think so. I think there is something more than just losing her page. So, anyways, when I saw this screenshot of Stoney, guys, in 4 minutes' time, I'll go out and I'll go get the kids. I'm sure they branched to our neighbor next door. In 4 minutes' time, yeah? So I'm going to be out of here for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but I'll let you know before I go. When I saw the screenshot, I was like, oh, the regular. The regular. Because when something happens like this with their master, they follow some holes or some poles, some pillars, like, okay, we are going to do this, we are going to do this, we are going, and this is one of the things they do. If you have a business that you are doing stuff with, they are going to contact that business. If, for example, you start to, I'm talking to Stoney. If, for example, Stoney starts to advertise something now for a brand, that is also one of the things they will do. They will start to contact the brand. They will start to write comments under the posts of, all the posts on the page. If possible, they will give negative reviews. You understand? That's also one of the things they do. If they know that you are going to an event, they are going to contact the event. Just telling you different things that they do when there is saga like this against their master. One of the things they will still do is bullying your parents. Your father, he will soon collect, though. Expect it. I mean, it might never happen because now all eyes on them. And I think now they are even being careful because the reputation is already bad on their side. The reputation, because everybody is like, okay, this girl said something happened between she and Korra. Now she wants to talk. She didn't insult Korra. She didn't bully Korra. What warranted all this bullying and threats on her? So everybody is looking at them like, what are you people doing? So I think right now they are holding back a bit because the shame is just too much on them. You understand? Hold on, let me What's the time now? Okay, 1 more minute. So, but if Stoney had kept quiet, they would have, they might have actually gone that far just to continue to double down, just to continue to show her that, you see, we are coming hard and tough. But because she also, in her way, was fighting back, they are like, okay, this girl is pushing back. She's not an easy one. They love easy targets. They do. Just keep quiet and tell yourself, oh, I'm not here. I was like that, and I will not lie about it. Yes, I was like that. Oh, I'm not here on social media to fight. I'm here on social media to do my analysis and go home. I don't do saga. You talk to me, it's your business. I'm not going to talk back. Yes, I was like that. And they love it. Hey, that's where you will see them. That is where you will see them. Don't cough. Oh. If you cough, they will abandon the person that did them something. Is you, they will come and attack. They love people that seem weak. They will take your silence for weakness. They don't know that me, I have a lion inside of me. They don't know. But when I saw that that strategy does not work on social media, it doesn't. Trust me, it doesn't. I mean, you don't have to back at every dog. You don't have to answer back to everybody that calls your name. That's not what I'm saying. But in most cases, when it's necessary, you need to open your mouth. Let them know that they cannot try nonsense with you. And they should not. But when you keep quiet for Mrs. A, tomorrow Mrs. B will see that, she kept quiet yesterday, so I'm also going to do her, and there is nothing she can do. They will come for you. And then Mrs. C, then before you know it, all of them are, they are treating you like, don't keep quiet for idiots. Talk when it's necessary. Let them know that they don't try nonsense, because when they try, they will collect, and their master will collect, and it pains them. It pains them when their master collects. If you don't want your master to collect, stay away from people. Stay away from people because you want to bully people and you think they are not going to come for your master. Okay. So when I saw this screenshot, she wrote here, she said, trying to hack my account is crazy. I'm literally just trying to make great music and not bother anyone. Block me if you hate me. If you hate me that much. Wow. And then, yeah, the screenshot, an unrecognized device recently attempted to access your account. Let us know if it was you. So when I saw that, I knew, immediately I just knew AJ Korea in the building. If not him, then someone like him. If not him, Korra has what it takes to get a hacker. It might not be him. It might not be him like the AJ, but it's definitely another hacker. It's definitely, let me just say, it's definitely a hacker. But which hacker, we don't know. But I know AJ. I can make up any other hacker anywhere else. The one that I know is the one I'm here to show you people. But if he's the particular one that went for Stoney's page, I cannot say. But what I know is Korra has connections. Yes. One of the ways they fight you is by attacking your page. They mass report, they hack. That's one of their weapons. Your weapon is truth. Okay, guys, I think I have to go now. I even passed. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Let me just bring them in. Yeah, they're just behind the gate, but I have to go all the way downstairs, go outside of the backyard and bring them in and blah, 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 blah. So just give me 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Or what we should do so that you guys are not bored, I'm just going to start to play one of the videos we are going to listen to today anyway. So when I come back, we are going to replay it. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. So just listen to that, and I'm going to get out of Facebook while I play that video, but I need to find it. God, I need to find it. I need to find it. Yeah, I think it's this one. No, okay, you know what? I'm just going to find it. And then I'll start playing that and then I'll go. So if you're on Facebook, just quickly come on YouTube now because I'm going to end the live on Facebook. Quickly come over. Come over. I'm still searching now. I'm still searching. Okay, I think I found it.
I don't know why I keep doing that. This whistle is so messy. But anyway, we'll wait for the people to.
All right, bye, Facebook.
Come in. Wait for the people to come in. I didn't buy coffee. I do have this. I should have announced that I was going live, but they'll see it. They always do. Dang. I think I got a little bit of coffee left. Welcome one, welcome all. Hello. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. It is a beautiful day in Southern California, and I feel very blessed to be here. Welcome, welcome. How have you guys been enjoying the show? I've been enjoying it very much, actually. Hi, Patricia. How are you? To frustrate the detractors to no end is quite enjoyable. See, I have a lot of mental stamina. Hi, Sandra. Pinky, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, I'm having a great time. Hey, Sam. I'm sure they'll be in here later. You know, they're not the first to get in. My brother Flex is in here. Flex, how are you? I know you're at the airport day. Yes, like up the live, share it, you know, whatever is the normal thing to do on these live streams. Gather round. Yes, have a cup. It's early enough for you to have a cup that it'll work the way it's intended. Yeah, this has been fun. I think people don't understand how much mental fortitude I have. And so they think that trying to inundate me with comments will bother me. And it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Guys, I'm back. Oh.
So that part I really just find.
Guys, my babies are back. They came back home. I'm so proud. I'm such a proud mommy. Divine looking after his baby brother. I'm not going to lie to you. The whole time I was sitting here, my half, like 50% of my heart was outside. Like, I went downstairs. They were just sitting in the living room watching TV. These children already entered the house. Hey, God. Divine took his baby brother out to play and brought him back home. Because usually, sometimes they would just go and enter our neighbor's house, just like next door here or 2 doors away. So I was just expecting I would go there. I wouldn't find them at the park or behind the gate, and I would just enter the neighbor's house. I wasn't even anticipating I would go downstairs and find them sitting in the living room watching TV. Okay. Now we can fully enter. Okay, let me take a sip. Let me see where people stopped.
entertaining.
2 minutes.
And to those.
Okay, yeah. So I was talking about AJ, this hacker guy. I'm just going to brief because I know I played the video yesterday, but for the sake of those people who didn't watch, I'm going to replay it quickly and we go. I'll talk a bit about it. This is the guy. So I will try. Let me find. Okay, now I'm going to make this thing like this so that I can show you people the video so that it's not just the audio. Let me find a way to do it. Let me see if this thing is. Analyst, aka hacker extraordinaire. If you want anything, if you want to know why you're paid. Yeah. Oh, hold on. If you want to, if somebody has done you what's up. If somebody has done you what's up, you want to show them pep. This is the guy for the job. What? AJ in AJ's kitchen. What? By the way, AJ, should I tell them about your new business or no? Wearing his t-shirt. He's busy now. Okay, so you guys just listen to that. This is the data analyst, aka hacker extraordinaire. If you want anything, if you want to, no matter your pain. If you want to, if somebody has done you what's up. If somebody has done you what's up, you want to show them pep. This is the guy for the job. What? AJ in AJ's kitchen. What? By the way, AJ, should I tell them about your new business or no? Okay. The guy was right there when she said it. So it's up to them now to come and say this is defamation of character. Yeah? Good. That's a hacker. When anybody offends you, when anybody does you woto, like this kind of woto she's collecting now, you contact AJ. Let him show them pepe. AJ is a hacker extraordinaire. That's AJ standing beside Korra because he came and peeped in her life. She was live in his kitchen. She just met him the night or the day before because they went to Meta office. That was after her page had issues. So someone introduced him to her. She flew to, I think she flew, right? No, she didn't fly. How did she go? She was with Cheta. No, she didn't fly there. I can't remember. But anyways, she went to him, ended up spending the night, woke up the next morning in his t-shirt without a bra underneath, cooking breakfast and introducing AJ. So she was live. AJ came and peeped. That's where I captured this screenshot. That's AJ. Hacker extraordinaire. The one that shows people pepe. They will hack your page if you do Korra woto. They will show you pepe. I told you people I almost lost my channel. Yeah. It was also during this saga. I almost lost my 19K YouTube channel. I almost did. Almost. Why is it that it's any time someone wants to speak up against Korra that you start having issues with your page? Why? It's because Korra has connections. Yeah. Wicked witch. She will be doing these things underground, and then in public, oh, I'm not looking for anybody's trouble. They are just jealous of me. Why are they after me? Oh, because I walked out of my marriage. Oh, because I said I don't want to be in an abusive marriage anymore. They are supporting my ex-husband, a bunch of women, a bunch of old women supporting their colonial master. Which, anytime you want to say something that she has done to you, that's the day your page will start to shake. That's the day your page will start to have issues. Coincidence? I don't think so. This guy is such a criminal. I told you guys a brief history about him. He's not just a criminal for Korra. He's not just a criminal against me. He's a general known criminal. He even went to court. There was a time they dragged him so much. They dragged him so much because some people bought tickets for a performance at the stadium and the performance never happened. You understand? So another example of what this criminal collaboration between Korra and AJ Korea, that's the letter you see here on your screen. You know, I told you guys yesterday that I would show you people. AJ Korea is such a criminal that he forged a legal letter and sent to me together with Korra. This Gambian hacker, this Gambian criminal that is Korra Obidi's associate, they forged a legal letter and sent to me. They even used a law firm. They used a real law firm. They wrote this letter. Korra and AJ. Look at their names there. Look at their names. I still have it in my email. I still have it in my email. They use McDermott, Will, and Emery LLP. That's a law firm. Notice to cease and desist from Chukwufumnaya, Albere, and Charlotte. They can't stand the truth. And you say I should be worried that I don't have 1 million followers. Even if I have a page with 10 followers, just 10 followers, they know that my voice is tough. They know. It's not about how many followers you have. It's the influence and the strength and the impact you're making. And they are fearful of that truth. They are fearful of that challenge and exposure. They are fearful of it. So don't think they are only going to come after you when you have 1 million followers. No, even if you have 2 followers, they will come after you if you are bringing the truth out. If you feel like, or if you seem like a threat to their evil, like exposing their evil, they will come after you. So that's why I really don't care about numbers, because the things that I produce, they are more than numbers can produce, because I can have a page of 100 million. If I'm doing nonsense and I'm not bringing results, that page is useless. So it's not about the page, it's about what you do with the page, what you are able to deliver with the page. Let me have my 500 followers and be doing exploits. Yes. Korra has 12 million. How market? What is she doing that any other creator cannot? Even Mrs. Nku be there. That doesn't, I don't think that one has 1 million followers. That one, brands are rushing that one back to back. Look at Jenny Slimsy. That one, I think, has whether 3 or 4 million. That one, they are flying her from place to place. Brands. She's a brand ambassador here and there, here and there. But their almighty master cult leader with 12 million, nothing is going on. No music deals, no brand deals, no signing, nothing. Then I will now be looking at her like she's something because of 12 million. Please. So like I was saying, Korra, together with her criminal boyfriend and one other harlot in England called Charlotte, Three of them sat down and forged this letter. Look, even the email address that they put there, they used the email address of the firm, but there is nobody called C. Robinson or Sherry Robinson in that company. So if you send an email to that address, it's going to bounce back because they only use the at mwe.com. That's the official email thingy you use for that company, but the name itself doesn't exist. Notice to cease and desist from Chukwufumnaya, Albera, and Charlotte. If you do not comply with this cease and desist letter within the mentioned time, anyway, I cut off the letter itself. Yeah, I cut it off. So this is not everything. If you do not comply with this cease and desist letter within the mentioned timely period, then a lawsuit may be filed in the proper jurisdiction seeking monetary damages as well as pursuing all available legal remedies for your defamation. Sincerely, Cherry Robinson. Chukwufumnaya, Albert, and Charlotte. Signed by three of them. Criminals! For them to sit down and forge this. It's been 3 years. It's been almost 3 years now. They said if you do not stop, a lawsuit will start. Useless people. In fact, the same day, I think, yeah, the same day I got this letter, they heard something in my hand. They heard it, especially this boy. He was running from pillar to post. It's almost 3 years now. Where is the lawsuit? Because they don't intend to go to do anything. That's why they didn't even hire a solicitor in the first place. That's why they decided to just sit down and forge a letter. Criminals. That's what Korra is capable of doing. Stuff like this. Useless whore. And then she will say, I didn't do them anything. It's because of my ex. Is this because of your ex? Does this have anything to do with your ex? When you lied against me, did it have anything to do with your ex? This is your name there. I don't see your ex's name there. But you love to drag him into it. When you've gone to commit all the offenses in different places, you will bring the blame back to your ex. That's why his head will be punishing you. Because you can't be putting lies on somebody. Whatever happens to you, you will say he did it. Oh, I was attacked in London. You also accused him that he was behind it. You and your sister. You accused him. Everything, you will put it on him. You will put it on him. Because you never want to admit the things you're doing wrong and how you are getting yourself into trouble by yourself. Okay. So this one came and passed. They entered house. When I started with them, they entered house until I got satisfied and I finished on them and I left them alone. Useless people. But you see that the occult master, that one, I just started. I'm just getting started with her. Where's the video I was playing? Oh, it vanished again. So anyways, this is just a summary of what Korra is capable of doing. So this thingy with Stoney's page, definitely not a coincidence. I know what Korra is capable of doing. You people will only be amazed if and when she gets exposed. You people will be like, what? What? You would never be able to believe. But I know she's capable of doing a lot. A girl that grew up in the streets. She will come online, be pretending, laughing. Devil. Devil. Okay. And by the way, this same letter, these useless people, they sent it to... You are not going to believe. In the same letter they sent to me, they also copied other bloggers that they sent this letter to, if that makes sense. So I wasn't the only blogger they sent it to. They sent it to another blogger in England, and the blogger was a brand certain company. They sent it to that company. I have the whole list of email addresses where they sent this same letter to. Well, another letter, because that one contained the name of that blogger. I told you guys I received 2 letters. I was going through my thingy today and I saw that one of the letters went to me and also the blogger and the brand. Can you imagine these useless animals? And Totoyos will say, when I work with somebody, they will come after. They will come after. You know why? Because people want to have their pound of flesh. You have done it to people. People will do it back to you. The worst thing you always do, Totoyos, is that when they do it back, you cry out and you pretend that you didn't do them first. But most things people do to you are things you have already done to them. One of the email addresses that received this cease and desist letter was a brand that had no business with Saga. But just because that blogger was a brand ambassador for that brand, they sent that letter to that brand. Imagine. Imagine. They didn't even keep it within the Saga community. No. They sent a copy of the letter to the brand so that they could drop that person as their brand ambassador. And you are saying they are coming after the food in your mouth. They want to remove food from my mouth. Korra, hey, you don't know what you've entered. You don't know the people you have offended. Me, that they wanted to honor me in the Netherlands. You people remember how they sent emails to that company, to that organization rather. You remember? And they will say I should sit down and be watching. Unless my name is not Blessing. I should just sit down. I shouldn't do it back. I will do you. I will do my own back. I will. If I find you with a brand, yes, because you have done it to me, you and your people, yes. Because those people, they are working for you. They are doing it in your name because I don't know them. I don't have any business with them. I never offended them. They never crossed my paths. So for them to be doing it in your name, that means they are an extension of you. So it's you I come for. It's you I know. It's you I have business with. It's you who offended me. So they can continue helping you like your PAs, doing all the dirty job. No problem. I have business and direct contact with their master, not all these small house girls and errand girls. No, 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 no. Do you understand, Totoyo? So continue being in denial. Continue saying, no, I didn't do anything. Playing victim. It doesn't work for me, and you know that. Anyways, let's get... Oh, gosh, I need to search for that video again. So I like to just do videos like this to kind of like carry people along, especially the people that are new in all of this. Hacker extraordinaire. And she was proudly saying it. Useless criminal. But the guy ran away. The guy didn't want... You could see how uncomfortable he was. He was trying to even talk over her, trying to do like he was laughing loudly so that his voice would overshadow hers. But she is such a fool. This girl. She exposed him. He left that kitchen. And then she was talking to him. He didn't give any reply again. Oh, should I tell them about your new business? He walked away. You didn't hear his voice anymore. Useless girl. No home training, no sense, no common sense. She will go to people's house. She will be going live. She will be, Jesus. No common sense. It's just, for her, it's just about herself. She's not bothered about your house. She's not bothered about your privacy. She's not even going to ask you if you mind. Useless thing. Okay, I think it's this one. He did this video on the 4th of March and he titled it The End of the Scandal Me Saga. The end, qua. Okay, he still did another video after that. Okay. Now let us
You know me. because there are people in here who actually know me. Yeah, this is, it's early enough for you to have a cup that it'll work the way it's intended. Yeah, this has been fun. I think people don't understand how much mental fortitude I have. And so they think that trying to inundate me with comments will bother me. And it doesn't. It really doesn't. So that part I really just find entertaining. And to those of you who know me, because there are people in here who actually know me, it's I'm actually really funny in real life. Thank you, Sam. So I find it interesting that people would defend someone who literally wouldn't spit on them if their body was on fire. But you know, hey, do what makes you happy. If that's your position in life, so be it. Defending people on the internet that you don't know is kind of, I don't know, strange to me, but what do I know?
That's what they do every day.
I defend people that I know in real life. And
wow.
The whole proposition of this speaking out was to protect Stonii. It was about integrity. It was about the art. It was about respect for the art of music and the music business, which is all I've ever wanted and all I've ever done. So I don't know any other way. So yeah, you know what I find funny too is that the hecklers and the quote unquote content creators and the bloggers that are defending the bigger artists, the only thing they have is memes and caricatures and
AI.
Some of them are funny though. I will give them that much credit. Some of them are actually funny. I've seen a couple. I didn't create an issue, Oceanic. If you look at if you have any reading comprehension, then you'll realize that Korra agreed to 33%. I don't give a fuck how other things get spread out because splits get changed all the time. When you agree to a certain percentage that's yours, that's what you get. Other people can negotiate their percentage however they see fit. I know you don't understand anything about the music business or how contracts work, but that's how it.
One of the posts he put up before this video, he wrote here, he said, abusers always count on their victims taking the high road. I would rather walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Okay.
Works. If I gave my percentage to a turtle, that's my business. That's not a controversy. You don't get to be upset because you got 33%. You got 33%. And most big features only get about 15%. So you don't get to get upset about your percentage when it's established. If another person who is an owner on the song decides that they want to give their percentage to someone else, they absolutely can. And the reason I had a cut of the writers is because I'm the producer, the guy that's producing the song for free. Did you forget that part? You probably did. That's okay. I understand you don't have good comprehension. I'm going to help you out. Today, I'm feeling helpful.
What?
Did you forget that part?
Which part?
When it's established. If another person who is an owner on the song decides that they want to give their percentage to someone else, they absolutely can. And the reason I had a cut of the writers is because I'm the producer, the guy that's producing the song for free. Did you forget that part?
Oh, okay.
You probably did. That's okay. I understand you don't have good comprehension.
Damn.
I'm going to help you out.
Damn.
Today, I'm feeling helpful. 33% is exactly that. 1/3. 1/3 is a lot. 1/3 is a lot. Most major shareholders in companies don't own 33%. So 33% is a good chunk. In any case, yeah. And I've substantiated that with facts. Anybody who has half a brain can read it. Read it for yourself. And that part. I did try to work it out behind the scenes. And that's why this is the last part of the scandal meal. Which I found funny. Somebody said that a while ago on a post. I can't take credit for that. That's not my original work. But it's funny. Yeah. So I think it's, as a man in this industry, it's very hard to keep a clear name, especially working with someone who is so very sexually charged.
Hey!
And
Korra, you are too useless. Look at how you are being described. And this is, look, all these things he's saying and how he sees you, that's how most people in that same music industry you are dying to enter. Hey, even if your stage identity is being a sex bomb, is being a whatever, let that just be your stage identity. But now, as a person, they are describing you now as a person. Damn. My God. I thank God for my life.
Especially working with someone who is so very sexually charged. And what I know for sure is that had the roles been reversed, I would have been looked at with the way she physically.
Yes.
You guys saw the live stream where she crawled onto my neck.
We saw it.
Imagine the roles were reversed. Imagine. Yeah, use your imagination. You know what I'm getting at here.
This guy is actually very lucky because Totoyos has the behavior of also accusing guys of harassing her sexually. She has that. Do you know how many people she accused of rape or sexual assault in her book? Do you know how many men? Including the father of her ex-boyfriend. She had a boyfriend in Nigeria before she went to China. Or let me just say she had a boyfriend in Nigeria before she started doing escort work. That she abandoned the boy and she was flying to Dubai. She didn't say a word to him. One day she just left. A shower that doesn't like to take a shower. Including that boy's father. Totoyo said the father was putting his hand inside her breasts. Including her cousin. Totoyo said her cousin, she woke up in the midnight and I saw the interview Nancy did. You see these useless people from this useless family. Me, I don't laugh at anybody that has gone through something. No, I don't. Something like this. Sexual abuse is never something to mock somebody with. Never. And when I watched that interview, I kind of like felt sympathetic, for her, or I felt some sympathy, some level of sympathy for her or towards her, despite the fact that she's also a demon on two legs. But what I found really peculiar in that story is this. People that you saw as family members, Nancy, those are the people that molested you and your sisters. That's number one. And now we are looking at incest. Now we are looking at incest. Korra wrote a book about her cousin that got lost inside her t-shirt. We are not even going to enter the mosquito killer story now. A family where the boys of the family or the men in the family, they love to experiment with the teenage girls in the family. That's the family we are talking about. And like I said, the focus for me now is not to mock them or mock the victims, because the girls are the victims. Yeah. The focus for me now is that the bastards that call themselves minions and fans and house girls of these useless Obidi sisters, they will come to social media and be bullying us who don't have this type of nonsense, dirty, traumatic stories. They will bully us and make up stories about us. And what do you think we are going to do to the people who actually have those real stories? We are going to sit down and be looking at them? No, 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 no. If you want to bully me with a story that didn't happen, I will bully your master with a story that actually happened to her. So if you know that your master has a dirty childhood, don't make up stories about me, about a childhood of mine that you know nothing about. Don't project the childhood of your master upon me. That's where we'll start to have a problem. That's where I will start doing documentary about the cousins and the brothers and the fathers and the uncles that duduvagad your masters. That is where we have a problem. I will never just come and start mocking people for whatever sexual abuse they've endured, because I still believe that those men deserve to be behind bars, not bloggers. Useless Nancy can go and be getting bloggers arrested, but you still know the man. You still know the man that assaulted you, that sexually assaulted you as a teenager. You said you saw him. He walked out of the room and you told your father the next day that he did this to you. You still know him. You didn't get him arrested. Useless Nancy. When you people do nonsense like this online, we will remind you of your failures. It's not to mock you with the act or to mock you with what you went through, but just to remind you of your shortcomings in life, that your priority is in the wrong place. The blogger you arrested, arresting that blogger will not take away your trauma. It will not undo the abuse that that family member did to you. So that is why I will remind you that you are getting the wrong person arrested. And if your minions come and make up nonsense stories, they will hear your story, Nancy, and then they will tell themselves that they want to apply your story upon me. That is when I will come and show them how it is actually your story, not mine. You see how everything is intertwined, especially when you come out and thank them for bullying. No, you deserve to be bullied, not me, because you have your story online and your story is real. At least you told us by yourself, not made up. So somebody else will not come and transfer your story upon me and I'll sit down and be watching. You see how Saga plays? Sometimes what you give is what you get in Saga, but sometimes you don't get it equal. You will get it hotter than you gave it. And me, I know how to deliver it hotter. Nancy, do you understand what I'm saying? You understand? Now, as I am now, they will now tell me that I'm jealous of such a useless family, where family members do duvaga girls in the family. That me, I'm jealous of that family. Yama yama family. Family for people to spit on. Incest family. When you tell me nonsense like that, that's when I will remind you of how useless that family is. Not worthy of jealousy. If you stay your lane, You don't bring your rubbish to me and accuse me of jealousy. I will not remind you of why I should not be jealous of you. It's just very logical. Do you understand? There are so many great families in Nigeria that have done excellent for the history of that country. They've done amazing work contributing towards why we have democracy. Well, it's not really true democracy. It's just demonstration of craze is what they are doing in Nigeria. But at least we have some great families that everybody knows. Their names are written down in history books. They've done exceptional work for that country. You can tell me actually, Blessing, you are jealous of that family because your family, I don't see your family's name in history books. You can tell me I'm jealous of such families. You will not tell me I'm jealous of a useless family where family members leak the kpekus of their younger sisters. You will not tell me that. When you tell me that, I'll come and remind you of how many cassavas have entered inside their kpekus from behind. So you don't want to hear that story. You don't want me to repeat because my own, I will not make it up. When I tell your story, I will make sure I'm not making it up. It's your story I will remind you of. So if you don't want me to repeat it for you, don't project it on me. I will analyze that video. Nancy, there is no lie detected. You people are traumatized. Damaged people are always trying to damage other people. You and your sisters need deep therapy, serious therapy. Uncle Francis Duduvagad from behind. Pastor in the church, brother in the church, choir master at 13 years old, cousin, boyfriend, father-in-law. Hey, Nancy, go and write a book. Write a book. It might actually help you heal. Because you've not healed, Nancy. Bitterness is written on your face, Nancy. Bitterness. When they see your face, they know that you are carrying baggage. You people have endured a lot, you and your sisters. But you are processing it in the wrong way as adults. Everything you went through as children, you and your sisters, that you didn't know how to manage, you didn't know how to process because of your tender ages then. Now that you people have grown up, you're wiser, you know what is wrong and right, you're trying to process it, but you are also trying to inflict pain on other people who were not there then. You're going about it the wrong way. Korra is who she is today, because of many things that went wrong in her childhood. What is she supposed to be tackling? She's supposed to be either tackling her childhood or repairing what has been damaged in her life as a result of her childhood. She should be repairing herself, the woman that she has become. That is what she should be focusing on. But instead, she's using her personality, that thing that has formed her, everything that she has become, she's using it to try to destroy other people. The way that she is formed is the reason she cannot build relationships. A girl that didn't really experience parental love. She said she was used as a house girl when they were growing up. She was the one doing all the dirty job in the house, all the dirty chores, all the terrible ones that nobody wanted to do. Korra Obidi was abused by her own family as a child. In everything, she was abused. She said their parents would buy only one outfit, only one dress. They had 4 children, but they would only buy one. And the oldest would wear, and when the oldest outgrows that dress, the oldest would pass it down to Nancy. Then Nancy would wear. Nancy would grow taller, outgrow the dress, and that dress will finally be passed down to Korra. So she was always receiving tattered rags. I guess that's why she dresses the way she dresses. Look at her in this screenshot. Doesn't she look like she's wearing rags? She looks like she's wearing pieces of handkerchiefs put together, or tablecloths or pillowcases. She doesn't look like she's dressed up as a woman. She grew up wearing rags, tattered clothes that two people already finished wearing. I wouldn't be surprised that their brother also wore. I heard he's now a gege. I don't know. I'm not confirming it. I wouldn't be surprised that he also wore skirts and dresses, because they said their father only bought one. He had 4 children, but he could only afford one dress at a time. So she was always at the receiving end, getting the worst. All the domestic chores that Nancy and the other one didn't want to do, she was the one they would push it on to go and do. She didn't grow up with love. She didn't have an excellent childhood. She didn't have a happy childhood. And all of that made her who she is, that she's looking out for herself constantly. Because nobody was looking after her. Nobody was taking care of her. She had to take care of herself. She had to fend for herself. She left home at a young age to feed herself. Started doing private dancer. According to her, she said she was hired as a private dancer. Why only old men hiring you as a private dancer? Why? Why rich old men? Why? Private dancer. You go and perform privately for one sugar daddy. The next thing they are flying you to Lusaka. The way you are flying now to Tokyo, Bali is a shower. The same as shower you've always done. That's what you've always done since you were a teenager. So Korra didn't have an amazing childhood. And the day she wakes up and tells herself, I am who I am today because I wasn't properly formed. I missed out on some very essential ingredients and elements of what everybody should experience as a child. Love, connection, home training. So many crucial elements that this girl missed out on. But she needs to acknowledge it first. Not playing the victim role, not destroying other people. You cannot destroy me. Before you start, I will finish you, and you know it. And also, that's not an excuse. Her past is not an excuse because she's just a wicked person. Her past is not an excuse to go about destroying people because she wouldn't want anybody to destroy her. So why does she continue to do it to people? Why? Why not go get help? Why encourage bullies online to destroy people? Emotional distress is a real thing. Some of us are tough, but not everybody is tough. Do you know how many people they have destroyed emotionally? Do you know how many people they've given stress and emotional distress? Do you know how many people that just walked away, never came back on social media because of these bullies? So if Korobidi is a master and a cult leader of these bullies, I have no remorse, no sympathy for her. Because those people that they have damaged are also people. They also have feelings. They also have families. They have children they need to look after. They have destroyed businesses. They've removed food from people's mouth. Korra's fans have removed food from people's mouth in Korra's name. That's wickedness. If you're not a compassionate person, Korra, don't expect compassion. You're a wicked soul. Look at the people you're surrounded with. Look at the people who call you friends and fans and supporters. Look at their activities. Then you will know that you are not a compassionate person. You don't deserve anything good. You don't deserve compassion. You're a wicked person. If you have the opportunity, you will damage and destroy recklessly without looking back. So anybody feeling sorry for you, they're on their own. Because by the time they finish feeling sorry for you, you are coming for them harder. Witch that you are. Look at your fan that got a copyright strike. She begged you to help her remove it. You refused. And then when she came online and said, "Oh, I understand Korra was not able to help me. She sent me an email." You wanted to die. You felt like she exposed you because you don't want anybody to know that you are communicating with those bullies. She was a bully. That woman was a tough bully for you with her big square head. She was a bully. So you didn't want for people to know that you even communicated with her. So you were upset. Look at the way you treated her, swearing for her that you never. I still have the video and I will come and play it for you to remind you. But you lied. That's how wicked you are. You'd rather destroy her and make her look like a liar, a user, and protect yourself. You're a wicked person. And then she still felt compassion for you. She still came out and covered up for you. She still did. That's what the idiots do. They will be so sorry for you while you are destroying them. Bloggers on social media and people on social media are not the reason your life is how it is. They are not the ones that gave you the bad luck that you have. That now you have to do illegal things more or less to make yourself look like you are succeeding. You have to pay your way out to make yourself look like you are doing well. You have to spend money. You have to use your nakedness to go viral. Not based on your talent, not based on grace, not based on favor, not based on people just loving you. No, based on people want to see your nakedness. That's almost like cheating, almost like, because doing what everybody else is doing, just normally, just trying to hustle and make it, you are not doing it. You are doing more. You're doing the devilish thing more or less just to get ahead so that you can go viral. Other people can be boring. They can be there boring. Nobody will care about them. You don't want to be boring. Use your nakedness. Korra Obidi, go get help. The problem with you is you keep blaming other people. Instead of you to look at yourself. Blaming other people is not the solution to your life problem. Because the problems will continue coming back. And you need people in life. No matter how rich you become, you need people in life. So you will always meet people. You will always get entangled with people. You will always have something to do with people here and there. You will always be facing problems with people. It will keep coming back. This your personality disorder. It will continue to affect you in life. It will continue. And you will continue blaming your ex-husband. You will continue blaming other people. Oh, they are jealous of me. Oh, they are just jealous. Oh, they are racist. Oh, because I'm black. Oh, you will continue making excuses for your useless attitude and disrespect and your rudeness. You don't even know how to talk. You don't know how to address people. You're so proud because you think you have 12 million. So other people, you cannot wait. No, you cannot stand in line. No, because other people take pictures with me. You cannot be standing in line to take pictures. Look at your life. Look at your life. Let's continue to listen. I think I have it on this one. So this saga is deep. This saga is very deep. And it's not ending anytime soon, by the way. No, it's not.
And thank God it happened on the live stream and people saw how uncomfortable I was with it because I am not that kind of man where I can be bought with someone's sexuality.
Yeah.
You can't buy me off of that. A weaker man, sure. A lesser man, yeah. Not me. You can't entreat me to do that sort of thing in exchange for my integrity. As much as you wish you could, you can't. And thank God we were almost never alone. Because that could have turned another way, you know what I mean? Anyway.
She would have thrown, let me tell you the scenario, possible scenario. If you guys had spent a number of times alone, just the two of you, she would have made sure you saw her breasts. She would have made sure she put her breasts in your eyes. And as a man, you know that your cassava, men, your cassava has a brain of its own. When you look at her breast 6 times, she's making sure you are seeing the breasts. She will make sure she bends over. You will be looking at the opening from behind. She will make sure she moves seductively around you. She will say she wants to dance. The next thing, she's moving seductively and she's always placing her hand on your shoulder. You know that. I've seen videos of that. And then she will dance. She will do like, oh, I'm just dancing innocently. The next thing, one hand is on your shoulder. Next thing, she's leaning on you. If one thing leads to the other, you people chop bekus and cassava. Possibly, if things go south, she would have come out to accuse you of rape. She would have come out to say you collected akbekus and she didn't want it. Or she would have said her drink was spiked. She went to, according to her, she said she went to whether Davido's show or Chris Brown's show. She came online and told us the story. Didn't she say they spiked her drink there? Davido and Chris Brown. Someone there, and then she started crawling and she went into a wardrobe or she went into another room and someone saw her there and they said, what are you doing here? And blah, de blah. And the next thing she wanted to greet Davido didn't even answer her. And guy, go and give testimony in your church. Go and give testimony, because what you would have been explaining would have been convincing people that you didn't rape her, that it was consensual. You should be thanking God that what this saga is about song theft. Is about, oh, she stole a song, she didn't steal a song. Thank your God, because this saga would have been about rape. Alleged rape. You would have been defending yourself because she would have thrown it out there, because she would be afraid that you would come and tell it first. The way she threw it out there, that she cut you people off, that was what she signaled with her hand, that her haters were there. So her haters don't have access to her. So she cut you people off. She did it. I will post that video. You will see. That was the explanation why you people fell out, why you people vanished out of her lives. She cut you people off. She didn't mention anything about song. So she already gave an explanation that was false, so that her fans would think the fault and the error is from you and Stonii for associating with haters. She didn't talk about the song, that, oh yeah, there was another issue with the song. No, she just focused on haters coming to give you people stars. She knows what she's doing. So just thank your God. Go and ask her ex. That one is still defending himself over abuse and even rape. She accused her ex-husband of rape. That's how deep this... You people don't know the serpent you were dealing with. You don't know. You have no clue. She said her ex-husband stole from her. He wiped her account. All the money there. He wiped it. He stole money from her, according to her. She said because of him beating her up, she had a miscarriage, lost her pregnancy before she got pregnant with Athena. So many things she has said. You should be thanking your God that now she doesn't even have mouth to come and accuse you of something. If your cassava had walked or run faster than you, nobody would believe you. She would come out and burst into tears how you raped her. Nobody would believe you. Nobody. Nobody. Just thank your God. That's all for now. Just thank your God.
But we're here. And again, the proof is in the pudding, and the rest will be revealed in time. Rest will be revealed in time. Yeah, yikes indeed. But I'm thankful to all of you who are supporting Stonii and her artistry, who are sharing her music, who are giving her encouraging words, whether that's in on the live streams or in DMs, whatever you're doing to support this young lady in this moment. Thank you, because here's the thing: if it were about clout, and thank you guys for the stars, I appreciate you so greatly. If it were about the clout, then why didn't I force Stonii to just accept whatever Korra said and push the song out? If it were about the clout, then why didn't Stonii just accept whatever Korra said and put the song out? This isn't about clout. This is about artistic integrity. Integrity from every standpoint. That's what this is about. And some people lack integrity, so they don't understand how it operates. Integrity looks like standing up for people who would appear defenseless. And behind the scenes, Stonii remained diplomatic. She still tried to be nice to Korra. She still worked with her. She continued to operate in a way that was friendly and out of friendship. She continued to continue to edit her videos for her and helped her with photo selection. She edited her photos for her. Thank you for 600 stars, Lorraine. I see the stars, guys. I'm just trying to really focus. Because the context of what I'm saying matters, but I'm very grateful. Stonii was vindicated in every way. Stonii was righteous in every way when it came to this scenario and the situation. And we did our level best. Thank you for 1,000 stars. We did our level best to make it work based on what we thought was a mutually beneficial friendship. But there were signs. I think you guys remember the one time that someone came up to Stonii at karaoke, and we were with Burke and Walt, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you're beautiful. Your voice is amazing." They said some things. I don't know. I'm paraphrasing here. This is an exact quote, and Korra's face was like, and it's on video. It's on video. So, we saw some of the signs and we operated in good faith, because that's what you do. When you're dealing with people who you want to help, you operate in good faith. And that it is really interesting, Catherine, that I watched and I'm like, she really doesn't have any friends. As a matter of fact, at her little party, the majority of people that showed up were my friends.
Wow. Korra Obidi. What kind of empty life are you living in America? What kind of useless life are you living in America? What saddest life are you living in America just so that you can be seeing your ex-husband every other week and be making AI glasses videos of him? What exactly are you doing? You love Nigeria more than you love America. You enjoy Nigeria more than you enjoy America. You can actually go and live in Nigeria and visit your children sometimes. Their father takes better care of them than you do. It's an option. You always talk about living in your truth, living in your whatever, whatever. That would actually be it for you. It's not just talking sweet, sweet talks that people want to hear or that sound good in people's ears. It's about living it. You want to live. You always talk about living. You're living, but you are not living. You don't enjoy the US. You're not achieving your dreams. You enjoy Nigeria. Why not go live there? Stay there for 2-3 months, go back to the US, visit your kids, spend 3 weeks with them, go back to Nigeria. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your life. But no, you are running from pillar to post, no friends. Because when you have a friend today, you fight with them next month. And that so-called party, look at what you were wearing. Those people will be afraid to be friends with you because you're putting your nyash in their faces. You are meeting people for the first time. Your nyash was outside. And all the other people were just, they were dressed normally. Aren't your fans even embarrassed with you? Don't they feel awkward when they see you around people? You look odd in the midst of people. You look odd to Toyos. You think you are fine. You think, girl, you look odd. You look confused. You look like you were not aware of where you were going to. Like maybe you left the house and you didn't remember to take your key along, so you couldn't get properly dressed. That's how you look. Like, oh, I wasn't planning on wearing this, but I couldn't get back into the house. So, hey, here I am, dressed in my undies. You look like a fool. Look at what you were wearing standing beside LL Cool J. See how you looked. What were you wearing? What was that on your chest? What was that? What was that you were wearing? What was that? All your nyash must be outside. For who? You do it around married men. Sometimes people will invite other people to your house. From there, they become your friends. But if I'm meeting you for the first time and I already know the color of your nyash, I already know your skin, I know how many pimples you have on your nyash, I'm sorry. I will look at you very well so that when I get home, I have gist to tell that, hey, hey, hey. But that I don't want to, I will know that, no, you are not my type. You are not my type. Where do I want to follow you to? So that you go and be disgracing me with nyash. I don't know if you understand. That's how you are. You are so odd. He invited his friends to your party. Why didn't you invite Nikki? Why didn't you invite Nikki? Why didn't you invite Lion? Why didn't you invite Jesus? All the people you claim you know, why didn't you invite them? How come he brought people? And the Horians, they were saying, oh, look at them. I thought you people said Korra doesn't have friends. Look at her hanging out, having a good time with her friends. Oh, make believe life. DT brought his friends to her house. He has packed his friends, so they will not come back to her house. Let her be having her one-man party or use her children as usual. Now it's her children she's always using. Her children. Korra, you are just empty. You are just.
And even in my comments, you'll see my real longtime friends will pull up industry or from other lives that I've lived when I was teaching or, from North Carolina, high school friends. Like, I have a long list of good friendships, and you only keep those kinds of friendships if you're a good person. So, yeah, no, I was definitely made to feel comfortable, and I know there's a lot of people. I was made to feel uncomfortable a lot, and there are people in here who will be,
Wow.
There was.
You can imagine, Totoyos. This guy is saying he was feeling uncomfortable. I can promise you and assure you that he is not the only man you have encountered that you have made uncomfortable with the way you present yourself. You throw yourself at men. You are actually sexually harassing men, Korra. All those men you claim raped you in your book, if we really investigate properly, we will discover that you were bending over. We will discover that you were throwing your nipples around. We will discover it. A shower. A man saying, I want to hear this from, I mean, I don't want to hear it, but if a woman is saying this, then I will be like, but for a man to be saying, you were making him feel uncomfortable. Beku's on fire. It's very bad, eh? It's a very nasty reputation to have as a woman. Very bad. If you were doing this your nakedness thing for your business, I wouldn't even cough. When it's time to go to the studio, you do your thing. When you want to perform on stage, you do. Nobody will ask you why, because they know you are going to work. But this one, you are standing beside your daughters. You are wearing only a bra. All your nyash is out. Your daughters are there. So this is not just about work for you. This is just about uselessness. You are condemned, Korra. You are going to visit people. All your nyash and breasts are out there, making people uncomfortable in their own homes. Look at the day you visited Elma and her husband. Look at that day. Go and watch that video again. It will remind you of how useless you are. You went to your pregnant friend and her husband. Look at what you were wearing. Look, Korra, you will never have sense in your life. You will never have sense. Never. Because someone with sense will at least consider that, oh, I'm not going to see only my friend. Because if it's just you and your friend alone, okay. But you know her husband would be there. And your nyash was just out there. Everything. And you stayed there. You were walking about. And the man was just on the bed. Because it was just one room. All of you in one room. There was no way he could escape. Look at how you dress in front of Cheta, Nancy's husband. That's why they said he tried to sleep with you. I'm not surprised. Things like that, as a woman, as an adult, you should reason for yourself that, okay, this is not me working, this is me with family. How won't cousins be choking and looking for your breast? Look at how you dress around them. Even your father, all your nipples dangling in front of your father, the mosquito killer. Girl, you are just the condemned element. At this point, you are a hopeless case. Korra Obidi. No repair possible for you. Irreparable damage. Colossal failure. That's your life right now. Honestly, this is not me talking out of hate. This is me telling you your reality. Somebody who doesn't have sense to tell herself, okay, today I'm going to church. I'll dress like this. I'll behave like this. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to the park with my kids. I'll dress like this. I'll behave like this. You're using your head. But you're not. Oh, tonight I'm going to the club. Okay, I can go crazy. No problem. But you, It doesn't matter where you're going to, whether you are going to your so-called mother, whether you are going to your brother-in-law, whether you're going to your father, whether you're going to drop your kids off at school dressed like a stripper, a shower brainless. You don't have brain. You don't have sense. And then you say people are hating on you. A lot of people just ignore you because they think you are mad. Yes, people think you are not okay. You are not normal. And I don't doubt it. That's why a lot of people don't talk. Some of them pretend with you. They laugh with you. Quack, 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 but deep down, they are like, this one don't crazy, so this one no well. You know, there are some people that are not well. You just manage with them. You just cope with them and understand with them that they are not well. That's how a lot of people see you. They are just tolerating you. But some of us, we cannot tolerate madness. We will tell you what it is. So I'm telling you now how your life is. Your sister is ashamed of you. The only reason you think she's proud of you is because of what she believes you have. The 12 million followers and the presence online that she was able to get through you, and the money that you have, that you can buy properties. Your father is ashamed of a daughter like you. You are a disgrace to any father, African father, Nigerian father. He's ashamed of you. Now wait, let your daughters grow up. Then they will tell you how they feel about you. Hopefully you don't turn your first daughter into a shower. Hopefully, I hope for you. Because the things I'm seeing, God have mercy. Only God can deliver. Only God can deliver those children. The other day, you put her in a crop top. She sat down, crossed her legs. You took pictures, you posted, cropped up. Oh yeah, come and walk like a model. I was looking, I was like, some things don't look good. They don't look good to the eye. It is well.
Sexual tension, you are gay. Little do you know. How little do you know? And I know what it is. You know, when a man doesn't operate in the realm of what you think they should operate, when they don't operate out of their primal sexual instincts, you think that they're gay. I'm not. I mean, I appreciate it. You know, no shade to anyone who operates in that lifestyle. Jane, thank you. But Yanti, my brother, how are you? Mr. Yanti Strickland, he is on Jill Scott's last album. Congratulations to you, bro. I think Yanti is Grammy Award winning. He's at least Grammy nominated. That is my brother. Good to see you, man. It's my OG, one of the guys who took me under his wing in the game. Yeah.
Someone says she did not speak much last night because she's very embarrassed. She's ashamed, not even embarrassed, she's ashamed of herself. And her body language shows that she's under fire and she knows she was caught. That's why she will not, what will she say? She's a thief and she was caught and called out.
So, like, anyway, I don't operate in that way, right? That doesn't move me. It doesn't move me like it would move others. Yes, sir. I will continue to keep going. Yeah, reach out to me, man. Just want to talk to you at some point. You got my number. It ain't changed, so.
Exactly. Someone says, you see, it was okay when Justin's nannies came out and tell their stories, but now it's not okay when KO's nanny is speaking out. Do you understand? That junkie nanny, that Jiba, you guys remember Jiba, that went to the other lady on YouTube to be saying all sorts of things about Justin. She took pictures of Justin when Justin was sleeping. Remember that nanny? All of them were there. They were hyping her. They were even giving her money. They were giving her money. She posted her, what was it, coffee link or whatever. They gave her money. All of them were sharing her videos. They were saying, yeah, you have to say your truth. You have to talk. They encouraged her. They cheered her on. They told her. They encouraged her. They shared her out. It was okay for her to speak. Everything she said, they are still using those things against Justin till today. That was okay for them. They didn't ask, why are you talking? Why is it necessary for you to talk? You are chasing cloud. They didn't tell her that. No, they were clapping for her. But now it's a problem that Stonii wants to talk. It's a problem that the other nanny, the first nanny, wants to talk. It's a problem. No, you can't do that. Double standards. You cannot do that. If it's okay for the junkie nanny to come and say all the things she said against Justin, then it should be okay for another nanny to come and say all she knows about Totoyos. It's okay for everybody to talk if they want to, if they choose to. Then when they finish talking, you can weigh what they said. You can say, okay, this is what you said. How much do I believe what you said? Let's hear what she has to say. Maybe you lied on her, maybe you didn't, but let us hear from her. Something like that. Not that you are not going to talk. If you talk, I will do you this. If you talk, go and ask what will happen to you. Like, she should shut up. You should silence her. She should enter house. She shouldn't talk. Really? Somebody who lives in America, freedom of speech is a big thing in the USA. She shouldn't talk. But Korra should talk. Anytime she feels like she should come and talk, she should tell you about 4 days postpartum. No, you people failed on this one. Your strategy that you've been using for almost 5 years, you need to change it. You need to revamp. It has expired. Yes. It's over. It's not working anymore. I don't think, like I said before, I don't think it's ever worked. Because I can't remember anybody they've succeeded in silencing. I can't remember. I can't. I'm still asking, where is keeping it stupid when I need her the most? Where is she? Because very soon I'll go back to her series that I was doing, Clash of the House Girls. And I need her to be actively watching. She was a puppy for Korra. Now she's gone. Her page is gone. When she started to say the truth. When she started to say the truth, her page vanished. She vanished. And I don't know why.
Hit me up. Yeah, I don't operate that way when I deal with people. I deal with people fairly, and I treat humans like humans. I treat, especially women, because I know what they go through in this industry. I know how so many producers will objectify them because it's a male-dominated field. And that's why I operate in a way, especially with Stonii, to where I shield her and I protect her, and I keep other men from treating her in a certain light. So I don't operate that way for the integrity of the business and for the integrity of my artists, especially my female artists. I don't operate in that way. So when I'm approached that way, it makes me very uncomfortable.
Wow. Hi.
When I'm treated in that manner on camera with a couple thousand people watching across all platforms, that makes me very uncomfortable for a lot of reasons. But, needless to say, it wasn't just on camera. I mean, Stonii's father was here, and he can attest to this. There was a couple times where she bent over in front of him intentionally.
Hi. Korra is a disgrace. Korra is a disgrace to her family. Honestly, born through away. When they are chasing you from left to right for being an ashawo. That's too bad. It's bad enough that everybody calls you ashawo online, but for people that have known you personally, one-on-one, to be describing your ashawo activities, how loose you are. This is no longer about how you dress. This has extended beyond your dressing. This is now your behavior, your looseness, how you are wayward, how you are a free girl. No, 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 no. This is bad. This is really bad.
I'm not making any accusations, but I can substantiate anything I say, as you've seen.
And gosh, there's so much to say, eh? There's so much to say, but let me leave it.
And it's really sad. It's really, really sad that a person would put you in that position to try to use that, a human's base nature, to manipulate a situation. Any old. As you guys can see, Stonii, that a human's base nature to manipulate a situation. Any old. As you guys can see, Stonii released Handle Me as an individual song with just her on it, with no feature.
Someone says Sherry Robinson is a fake layer. It's a fake name. It's an non-existent name. It's just a name that was made up. It's nothing. It was nothing. You understand? Yeah, that's how useless Korra Obidi is. She should have actually just hired a solicitor. It's just about sending a letter. She didn't have to forge a letter. That's what I don't understand. Just hire a solicitor, highest maybe $1,000 to write a letter. You understand? But they had to sit down, 3 of them, and forge a letter to send to a company where a blogger is a brand ambassador. He sent a copy to me. 3 of them. Those are the criminal things they've done on social media. Korra Obidi.
Because that's what integrity looks like. It's not lowering your standards and lowering yourself, even when somebody's talking to you like you ain't shit. It is continuing on the path less trodden, the harder path, even when it's more challenging, and doing it.
Angela said, I think she deactivated it. Possibly, yes. I also think so. I don't think she lost the page like that. I think something happened to her. Or I think for some reason she decided, I don't know. But I think she might have. You know why I think so? Because she didn't come back. Because most people whose pages were taken away or brought down, they inform their fans, their followers, because they are not ready to go. They are not ready to leave the saga. They are not ready to stop the conversation. So if their page gets unexpectedly taken away from them, they are looking for an immediate way to come back and continue. You understand? At least most people would have created another page and just announced, guys, they brought down my page, or I'm having issues with my page, but I'm working on it. I'm working to get it back, something like that. And they continue because they were not planning to go away or lose the page. But for her to not have come back to say anything, even on another page, it tells me that there is just more. I don't think they brought down her page. I think maybe she's going through something, or she went through something on her own by herself, and she just had to go. Remember, she was wishing somebody's daughter that would be their last Christmas. Maybe her own has visited her. Hey, keeping it stupid. Come and tell us. You never know. Come and tell us. So, we are here. We are here. 2026 is still fresh.
The right way. So that's what we did. That was the decision that we made. And I stand by that decision. And I would rather have 50, 70 streams that are from people who are of good moral standing than 100 million streams that were gained in a way that doesn't represent us.
That's deep. That's deep. But to people like Totoyos, they don't care about what it represents. What they care about is the views. Going viral. Views viral. They don't care what it represents. They don't care if they look like a shower. They don't care what people say, what people think, whether people think they are loose. They don't care. They want to go viral. That's all that matters. Someone said, did you see the post Uncle made about JD? Which Uncle? Who is that? Who is that? Is it Uncle Mansi? Which post? Let us know. Let us know.
That's what I'd rather have. I would rather have that. 100% of the time, I will take that. And like I've said before, if after all this is over, my Facebook goes back to just me and my friends and family, guess what? I love that for me because they were here before anyway. Now, to those who have been supporting or those who are supporting now who just found me, I am more than grateful. Thank you. Thank you. But it ain't about me. This is about Stonii and how she was treated and attempted to be steamrolled. But like I said, like the thing is, people, there are so many of these naysayers who are trying to say, you're just doing this for clout. If I was doing this for clout, hey, I would have came out at the height of the controversy when everybody was asking about it. I would have talked about it months ago when Stonii's traction was still great and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where her engagement was the highest. Why wait till now? I waited, one, because Stonii asked me to, and two, because we were trying to keep the peace. But then she made the mistake of mentioning us because we parted ways under the presumption that nobody would talk about anybody and everything would be left in good faith. But you don't get to point the finger at me and Stonii and act like, what's up, Lance? And act like we're consorting with the enemy and we were such bad friends. And then just throw rocks and hide your hands. No, you don't get to do that. I will walk across the desert to prove a point. Shout out to my bro Lance. He just came in. He's another producer. I think he's in Atlanta right now. He moves around a lot, but that's my dog. Incredible producer, incredible human, great musician. Like, yo, one of my top 5 favorite organizations.
When I finish now, I'll go and drink my Baileys. Sylvia says, I think I need to open my wine. My Baileys is already open. It's just for me to be drinking it. Girl, it's weekend, yo.
Yo, shout out to you, dog. But, yeah. I'll walk across the desert barefoot to prove a point. Because at the end of the day, and apparently there's a lot of people who have suffered this same abuse at her hands.
100%.
And she's just gotten away with it.
Yes.
And nobody's ever talked about it.
That's why we are sitting down here today.
That's exactly, Pinky. There are those of us who genuinely care about people. I tell Stonii this all the time. I am not in this business because of money. I am in this business because I love people. I ride hard for my people. Like, Lionel just played the Grammys, right? This year. Lionel just played the Grammys. Thank you, Tawana.
It's 5
Lionel
p.m.
just played the
somewhere.
Grammys. And that is my brother, and I love him dearly.
It's 8:30 p.m.
And
here.
I've been riding with Lionel since he was 17, since nobody knew who he was, and the drummers in Philly weren't trying to give him a chance to play any gigs. Nobody was believing in him.
Elsbieta says, I lost my greatest blog. Which one? Which blog did you lose? Tell me, please.
He was just playing little jazz clubs and bars and stuff, going from place to place. Nobody believed in him, but I did, because I believe in people. I am in the...
Yes, via Charlotte. Charlotte is also Gambian. So Charlotte made the connection. And AJ Korea had a slip of tongue. She mentioned it. He mentioned it while they were live. And Korra was trying to tell him that she was live, or the other way around. One of them mentioned it, that he or she talked with Charlotte. And the other one was like, I'm live. I'm like trying to like, don't talk now. So it was via Charlotte, and Korra said that AJ Korea is the son of her mother, like maybe a godson to Ellie Crayfish. But that connection came somehow through Charlotte. Charlotte, all these people, they had contact with Ellie Crayfish. Oluchi had contact with Ellie Crayfish. Charlotte had contact with Ellie Crayfish. Epa Worldwide. That one also, I still have. Let me see if I can play it here. I still have it here in my StreamYard. All of them had contact with Ellie Crayfish. She was speaking with them. Do you understand? I think this is EPA Worldwide. Yeah, this one is EPA.
This is another question for Ellie Mom. Ellie Mom told me, okay, anyway, I can't say whatever. But my question is, yes,
Slip of tongue. Ellie Mom told me, anyway, I can't say whatever. Ellie Mom told her. And Ellie Mom was not like on Facebook like that you say, oh, she's a blogger or, yeah, no. So where did you and Ellie Mom see each other that she was telling you? And then when she realized that, oops, she said, anyway, I can't talk about whatever. That was EPA Worldwide. Also a tough puppy in the bully industry. So Ellie Crayfish had contact with all these people. Useless grammar. Looking like a fig tree. Let's continue to play.
It's for people. And if you don't believe me, DM him and ask him for yourself. I always said Lionel was my favorite drummer, publicly. When all the other drummers were popping, when it was Spanky and Tony Royster and all these other cats, Lil Jon, no shade to any of these folks. You know what I'm saying? Bro, back at you, Lance. You a real one, bro. You come hell or high water. If she would have just said something and don't care who feels a way about it, I'm standing 10 toes down.
Someone says her page shakes. Her page shakes too, so I know she don't have Meta's backing. I don't think she has Meta's backing because there was absolutely nothing AJ could do for her. There was nothing he could do for her. Okay? He was no longer working in that circle because I think he also worked at Facebook. Yeah, he also worked at Facebook. That was why he tried to use his old credentials to get in, and they didn't let them get in. They didn't go past the public space, like the public reception where everybody who visits goes to. They didn't enter the office. So no, I don't think she has that backing. Nancy possibly can have the backing. because Nancy is within the Facebook community. I'm part of the YouTube community, so I know how these things work. If I have issues, I already told you guys, if I have any issue with my page, I have direct links and direct contacts when you're part of the community, direct tech support, like one-on-one, like immediate. I've tried it before, so I'm not saying what they told me. I tried it before, direct chat. Like immediately I just sent it out. I got that response immediately and we started to chat, just chatting with someone, because I'm part of the community and that's one of the privileges you get. So for Nancy, possibly her page is protected to a certain extent. It's not like because you are part of the community, then you can go and do rubbish. And no, that's not what I'm saying. But to a certain extent, you get support. You get support. But I cannot help somebody else with their page. I cannot contact support now, internal support, and I will say, I have a sister. No. The support is only linked to my channel, not to my friend's channel or to my sister's channel. So Nancy's influence at Facebook cannot help Korra. I don't think so. And her page truly is shaking right now. And her page is red. And that's why I told her Horians that when they are busy reporting Stoney's page, Stoney might not even lose her page entirely, but Korra definitely will. Because when they finish reporting Stoney, people will go back and do the same favor. And that would affect Korra's page more because her own is sitting on a chair, on a stool with 3 legs. It's about to fall. Yes. When your page is red like that, anything can happen and that page will vanish. It will be permanently deleted. Let her continue. Let her people continue. She will be the one to cry. She will be the one to suffer. And I'll be here to laugh. Let them continue their evil.
And the crazy part is this. If she would have just said something about me, I would have let it rock. I would have. All right, cool. Why you got to badmouth Stoney? Why you got to make her look like the enemy? Because you think she's beneath you?
She's not going to talk.
Thank you for 500 stars, darling. I'm sorry.
She's not going to talk. She's going to be quiet.
Trying to focus on the context here, but thank you. Truly. There was never a reason to talk about Stoney. Never. Stoney was minding her business. There was never a reason to bring her up in any light. If you'd have said something good, cool. I'd let her rock. Because Stoney was a great friend. She babysat your kids. She helped you clean your apartment. She cooked. She fed your kids. Not to mention, I know y'all remember this, I put together bikes for the kids on live, but I digress. Why are you bringing Stoney up at all? Because at every turn, you feel like Stoney needs to know her place?
Can you imagine?
Word. Here's the thing. You pick a fight with me, I ain't backing down. Right. Here's the thing, like, what do I have to be jealous of with the content creator? I have actual God-given talent. No shade. But like, as someone with God-given, undeniable talent, why would I be jealous? You got to make it make sense.
You're jealous of 12 million followers.
These people are coming in and saying, oh, you guys are just jealous of Korra. Why? What does she have that's so great to be jealous of? And as a matter of fact, I'm not jealous of any other executive in this industry. I admire those people. I admire their greatness. I admire their accomplishments. I admire their demeanor. So if I'm not like Yanti on paper is far more successful than I am, has a crazy amount of Grammy nominations, is on some amazing albums, and he how could I ever be jealous of somebody that's not even in my purview?
Someone says right now the sister is staying in Hale. No, let her not stay in Hale. Let her come and face Agama. She has been there, done that. Let her try it now. Useless. She didn't. In fact, these people are just cowards and users. Let her come and fight Agbero, fight for her family. Let her come. Let her not stay in Hale. She's trying to clean up her page. She was the assistant chief bully. That her sister with the big nose. She was right at the forefront. Useless Nancy. Now she thinks everybody has forgotten. She wants to clean up her online image. She wants to just focus on content. She doesn't want to do saga. Nancy, come and bring that your big mouth. Come and do saga. Come and continue. Useless Nancy. Why did you get tired, Nancy? You got tired of fighting. You collected heavily. How did it feel in your head? Those sleepless nights. Come and bully. Nancy, come and bully Oyinbo. Useless goat. She wants to stay in her lane. She knows. Now she will hide behind Koreans. That's what she will do. Coward. She will hide behind Koreans. Let the Koreans do the dirty job for her.
Zach, what's up? Ziggy Andrews. Zach was pulling up to the stream. Red herring argument. It's a deflection from the shout out to you, my dog. Saying people are jealous is really just, it's a red herring argument. It's a deflection from the facts. A red herring argument, for those of you who don't know, is one where someone deflects from the facts in order to distract you from the main subject of the argument. Typically because they have no facts of which to counter your argument with.
Wow.
So, again, dang, bro. Zach, I read the comment. I'm not gonna repeat it. People can go back and read it. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any reason to be jealous. And Stonii has no reason. Stonii is like the least jealous person. She's a girl's.
Who are you people talking about? Who put up a post about JD? Who are people talking about?
Girl. I've seen Stonii will defend women as much as she can, whenever she can. And yet it seems like in this industry, time after time, she suffers abuse from the women of this industry. Because I truly believe that there, for some, I'm not saying all, I have some amazing.
So now, Stonii has also suffered abuse in the hands of Korra. Korra the abuser. Totoyos the abuser. You've spent 4 years acting like the victim, calling yourself the victim. Now we have a victim. Well, we've always had victims in your hands. But now, everybody can see that you abused that young lady. You sexually harassed her even. Me too. Me too. Totoyos. Offering sex, offering, I can take. I can't wait to analyze that video. I shower Bekus on fire. What were you intending to use on Stonii? A candle? Or she will use a candle to choke you? What would you have used? Cucumber? Because Bekus will be jamming Bekus. Olosho. Small girl like that. A small, you didn't even go and look for your mate. Eh? And you have two young daughters. Ashawo. Look at what your daughters are doing on the kitchen table. Look at what they're doing under your watch. Olosho mother of two girls. You open your chest all over in front of your little girls. Continue teaching them. Continue grooming them. Continue. You will see where it will end you. That's why you need them so much. That's why you are staying put in that America. You know you are useless there. There is nothing America is doing for you now, and there is nothing you are doing for America. You are just there for the money, to be able to continue to use your children now that they are young. Now that they can say, no, mommy, stop, mommy. I don't want mommy. They can't. So now it's your opportunity to just be milking and exploiting them. That's why you are still here. You have nothing you are looking for in America. Continue.
Seeing beautiful friends in this industry. Like, shout out to Raquel, shout out to Jasmine. Like, so many beautiful friends in this industry who are kind-hearted and loving and successful. But I've seen there are certain personality types that sneak their way into the industry, and that's both male and female. And they are very selfish, and they are very self-centered and self-focused and conniving. And unfortunately, Stonii has had to deal with some of those personality types. And, you know, as much as I can keep her safe from the male archetypes, right? I'm not as proficient at seeing the female archetypes when it comes to that. I'm not.
Yes.
It's like, I assume that those women are going to treat her fairly and justly, and they
100%. Because you see, the cult members are there to distract you. And when you expend your energy on them, your energy will not just be sufficient to focus on who needs your focus. They are going to take your energy, you are going to waste your time with them, you'll be going back and forth with rubbish, nonsense people hiding on that. You understand? You have no business with them. Yes, you can counter all their propaganda and their lies, but actually they were not there when Korra stole your song. They don't know the story. You know the story. Korra knows the story. So why are you going back and forth with people that were not there? Why are you arguing with people who don't even know what they are arguing about? They don't. They are telling you are lying, but they don't even know the truth. They don't know the truth. So what's the argument between you and them? What business do you have with them? The person that knows the truth, Korra, that's who you should face. Yeah. All these ones are just there to distract you, to deflect, and to make people start looking at something else and forget about the fact that Korra actually needs to apologize to Stonii, because she just tried to use that girl. She used her hard work. That one already finished the song. You just came and added a verse, and you just took the whole song and you claimed it on DistroKid. The whole song. When you just featured, you just did a verse and you just claimed yourself to be the main artist, and you put Stonii as a supporting artist, as featured, because you don't want to be subordinate. You feel like you are too big to be a featured artist on Stonii's single. Then you should never have dropped a verse. You dropped the verse, but you wanted the song to be yours. It doesn't work that way. If you feel too big for Stonii to just be a featured artist for an upcoming artist, and you've not even come anywhere. I can't even call you an upcoming artist. You're a wannabe. You're a wannabe. You're a daydreamer. You're dreaming of just being an artist. You're even not. You're an ashawo dancer. So you just wanted to claim the song so that the song would be attached to your name. And then you'd put it on your album as your song. It would be a song on your album. So you're a thief, and that girl deserves an apology. You don't claim another person's song when they feature you. You don't rush and go and be uploading the song. Is it your song that you are uploading on DistroKid? Is it your song? If you collaborated with her, you people should plan out how you will go about the release. Who is going to release it? Let her release it. It's her song. Me, I will go to the studio to do a song. I will ask somebody, okay, just do a verse. Then that person will go and be releasing the entire song. Who should release? Is it not me and my producer or me or whatever? It's my song. I will add you as collaborator. I will feature you. You don't go and be claiming the whole song. You're a thief, Korra. That's what you are. And you did it even before the real owner got there. Let me go and check on my babies.
Sometimes
I'll be
don't.
back, guys. Let me see how many minutes. Okay, I'm coming.
Thanks, bro. Yeah. You know, I'm always me at all times. And Stonii is an incredibly genuine young lady. She is authentic on and off the camera. It's not an off switch. It's not she's goofy, she's silly, she forgets things constantly. And like items, like she will lose her phone in her hand. That kind of person. She will misplace her car and wear the wrong colored socks. But she's a good human. And she is not in this for clout. There's another one. There's another one. Where is it? Let me address it. Is this person Elon? Real men don't talk like this. Hey, check this out. Your definition of a real man doesn't define me, number one. And never has. Number two, when people challenge your masculinity, it's because they don't have another argument. That's usually what it devolves to. It's like they go for the low-hanging fruit of arguments to try to distract from the context of the subject. You're not a real man. You're gay. Yeah, all those things. And if we're talking historically, real men have talked for thousands of years, right? You go back to the Aristotles of the world and the Freuds of the world. Real men have always discussed things publicly. That's how you got schools in the first place. Most schools were outside and held in amphitheaters, and that's how you get college classes that have risers. So yeah, real men do talk, but appreciate the ill-educated input. Rain, why am I doing this now? I've explained this more times than I care to count, but I'll explain it again. When we went our separate ways, it was under the presumption that we would not discuss each other. The moment she brought me and Stonii up in her live stream by name to
I'm back.
discuss that.
I stole some of their grapes. I'm back, guys. Okay, let me rewind it. Let me see. Okay.
Thanks, bro. Yeah. You know, I'm always me at all times. And Stonii is an incredibly genuine young lady. She is authentic on and off the camera. It's not an off switch. It's not she's goofy, she's silly, she forgets things constantly. And like items, like she will lose her phone. But she's a good human. And she is not in this for clout.
Hold on, guys.
Where is it? Let me address it. Is this person Elon? Real men don't talk like this. Hey, check this out. Your definition of a real man doesn't define me, number one. It never has. Number two, when people challenge your masculinity, it's because they don't have another argument.
Damn.
That's usually what it devolves to. It's like they go for the low-hanging fruit of arguments to try to distract from the context of the subject. You're not a real man. You're gay. Yeah, all those things. And if we're talking historically, real men have talked for thousands of years, right? You go back to the Aristotles of the world and the Freuds of the world. Real men have always discussed things publicly. That's how you got schools in the first place. Most schools were outside and held in amphitheaters, and that's how you get college classes that have risers. So yeah, real men do talk, but appreciate the ill-educated input. Rain, why am I doing this now? I've explained this more times than I care to count, but I'll explain it again. When we went our separate ways.
That is so true. 59 Didi. She should be celebrating now just as much as she did when Dawn was bashing people on her behalf too. 100,000,000%. She should be enjoying it. She should be giggling. Since Dawn is always right, since Dawn is a defender, since Dawn knows what is right and who to defend, Dawn defended her. Now Dawn is defending Stonii. She should be excited and happy and also celebrating the same way she did when he defended her. But no, she's in hiding. She can't show her face. All those things she's doing is just to save face, to cover her shame, to act like, they move me, they shame me, they shake me, are they here? No. I heard she's dry like a fish now. Stress wants to twist her neck. She deserves it. Next time, she shouldn't steal. Next time, she shouldn't touch what she did not create. She didn't create it. She's a content thief. Next time, she should go and write her own songs, go to the studio, and then she can release it. Yeah. You go and put your name, main artist. You put your name there as your own. But this one, you just came from nowhere. Put somebody else's song on DistroKid. And that app will send that song to at least 25 different platforms. And all those platforms will carry your name as the owner of the song. And the revenue is going to you. Thief! Totoyos. Thief. And the girl should not talk. She should just swallow it and go to bed. She shouldn't talk because it's Korra. She shouldn't talk because it's someone with 12 million followers. She should shut up. It's just a nonsense song. It's a small song. She shouldn't talk. So Korra should steal from young people like that and get away with it. She met her match. Yeah, the devil pushed her to the correct place. Let her learn.
It was under the presumption that we would not discuss each other. The moment she brought me and Stonii up in her live stream by name to discuss that Stonii was allowing her haters to camp on her page was the moment she opened up Pandora's box. Because we did not mention her once, ever. We didn't infer about her. We didn't imply about her. And we did not mention her. We continued to live our lives, even when we went on live stream. And when people would ask us, what happened to Korra? Why are you not hanging out with Korra? We would just ignore it. We said nothing. There was no reason for her to bring us up. We didn't bring her up. Now that you want to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Exactly. Now that you opened the floor.
She talked about us. Now I'm here to discuss her.
Shikena.
Coffee's good today. will not get into the details of Korra's marriage.
What do you want to say about Korra's marriage in the first place? Were you there? What do you know about Korra's marriage that I beg? By the way, the same way Korra dragged Justin's girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, Taja. Do you guys remember? It's the same way. She would just bring people up in her videos, people that have never mentioned her. She would just mention them, drop them out there because in her mind, she has bullies who will go and do the work. She just needs to inform them that this is the next target. That's what she does. That's what she does. Now she will learn that you don't just do that with anybody. You know you have animals as fans that just go about harassing people. So you shouldn't be mentioning people on your page if they haven't called you. Leave people alone. Don't introduce them to your animals on your page. Just be using your animals to be collecting their money. Don't be throwing people into their den so that people can go and harass and attack them. That's what you do. You did it to Taja. Talking about, Justin is with his girlfriend, but he doesn't want to pay school fees. When it was June's, you guys remember that time? School fees. He has money. Was it Taja or the other one? What's her name? Summer. I think it was Summer's time. Oh, he has money to be spending on buying equipment. He has money to be spending doing things with his girlfriend, but he doesn't want to take care of his daughter. Why? Why? What has the girlfriend got to do with anything? That's what you always do. You came to Agama's page to look for trouble. Agama has answered you now, and Agama is still answering you. Because when you just imagine that you are bigger than someone, that's when you do this thing. You don't do it to people you feel are bigger than you or people you feel like you can benefit from. You always throw people under the bus or want to shame them or want to throw them into the mouth of your bullies when you feel like they are not going to answer, you are bigger than them. You always do that. Always. And you need to stop it. The more you do it, the more you get into trouble. Mentioning people randomly, just like that on your page. Not even randomly, because it's always premeditated. You already know that, okay, I want them to attack this person. I want them to see this person as a bad person. Someone who is using me now. Someone who is betraying me now. Someone who is now cordial with my haters. That's what you do. Evil child that you are. Leave people's names out of your mouth. You've been doing it to your ex. You've been getting away with it, and you think you can do it to every other person and get away with it. You'll be collecting bulala, woto, woto. If these people hadn't come out, you would have started to use them now. You'd be throwing hints. You'd go live, you throw hints here and there. You would have been doing to them what you've been doing to your ex for 4 years. That's why nobody should let you go. Once you do nonsense to them, let them drag you by your forehead so that you will go and sit down and hide somewhere. That's what you always do. When you know that they are coming strong, you lose your voice. When Justin was showing you, bringing receipts, you also did that. And then when he said, okay, I'm done, I want to take a break, my mental health, you started again. You started again. You want people to just keep quiet and then you can be using them. You've met your match now. Totoyos Ashawo.
Marriage or any of those other things.
Because you think you are the only one with a fan base. You think you are the only ones who have people that can bully people for you. You think you are the only one that goes live. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I'll just go live and just mention it. Because you are useless to your fans and your fans are useless to you, apart from this kamalama that you can scam them of their money. There is nothing better you can discuss with your fans than who next are we going to bully. Let me just tell them what this person did to me, how this person is a betrayer. Let me just tell them. You tried it with IJ Loved Braid. You should have continued. She will show you. That one. You can even see in her already that this one will not collect it. Although she still kept quiet and just left it. But if you had gone further, you and your fans, it's not everybody you do rubbish with. Some people, you go hear them.
That's not my concern. Yep, exactly, Zach. So, yeah, I am grateful to. Is that CJ? Is that CJ Campbell? Oh, I mean, I say this. If I'm lying, where's her? So, I mean, I say this. If I'm lying, where's her proof? Where's her counter proof? CJ, my dog. How are you, man? Crazy how my homies from high school raised me to be a punk. Don't care. Thank you, CJ. Bro. Thank you. Tell the side of the story that is true. I'm just trying to operate in this crazy industry and tell the side of the story that is true. People will be like, well, there's three sides to the story. There's your side and there's her side. Yeah.
Yes, Sharon.
No,
yes, that one.
Truth stand.
You know when she fell out with IJ Loved Braids? You know this girl is a very self-centered person. Very egoistic, very me. It has to favor me. It has to benefit me. She doesn't care how it affects the other person, even in friendships. So, because me, if I'm in a battle with you, I don't care what happens to you. That one, at least we understand. We are in a dispute. But friends, you are supposed to care for your friends like you care for yourself. You know how she fell out with IJ Loved Braids? She went there late in the night to braid her hair. And then it became very late. She drove there, right? And then she parked at the wrong place where she wasn't supposed to park. And then they finished the hair in the midnight, I think around 1 a.m., thereabout. And then when she wanted to leave, she realized that they had towed her car because she's a dunce, a dummy, a mumu, always doing the wrong things at her age. Anyways, they towed her car and it was time for her to go home. And she expected that IJ would go and drop her at home that midnight after IJ had worked all day. That one braids. So, you know, you are standing for hours braiding. And IJ has little children. IJ is a single mother. If I'm not mistaken, I'm sorry if this is wrong, this part. Anyway, I don't know if she's a single mother, but I know she has young babies. And I've never seen a man around her. So I don't know. Let me not just say she's a single mother, but I assume that she's a single mother. Young babies in the house. She finished braiding Totoyos, and Totoyos said she should go and drop her in the house. And that one said, no, you will call an Uber. That was the problem. She felt like Totoyos didn't care about her. Totoyos, after what happened to her, that they told her car in her house, she expected her to be going with Uber in the night. The lady explained to her, if I have to drop you, that's like 45 minutes drive. It's midnight. Then I'll drive all the way to drop you. Then I will drive all the way back alone. And I have these children. And I have to wake up at so and so time. So she said she would get back home at so and so time. And then she would have to wake up at so and so time. And so she said it would just be most convenient for all of them if she took an Uber. And then while they were in that conversation, she was already making all these odd faces, all these gestures around her face, like, Really? You know, all those like body language, like. And then her fans noticed and they started to comment. They started to say things like, oh, don't trust AJ. What kind of a friend is that? I saw that she put a like on Justin's video. And then Tutuyo saw that. Tutuyo was like, really? IJ, they said you put a like on Justin's video. Is that true? She said, yes, it's true. I liked this video. That was another. Hey, that moment, Totoyosi's face changed. That was the battle. So, and from that was the last time they saw each other. And her fans went for IJ, saying that she was, without Korra, nobody would have known you. You're not a good friend. You're a betrayer. You are going behind her back to be liking her ex. I wouldn't be surprised if you're still talking to him and revealing some secrets to him. Maybe, they did a lot to her. But you know what I find funny? That she, Totoyos, did not consider what IJ told her in terms of,
because I will
hold on, in terms of how difficult it would be for her to drive back, her own personal circumstances with, kids, the fact that she had worked for hours the whole day and would have to wake up. She didn't consider none of that. She just considered only herself. I will give you guys an example. The day I went to visit my friend in Manchester, it was time for me to go, and my friend had a dinner that night. So it was time for me to go. My friend was insisting that she would go and drop me. She by herself, I didn't even ask her. She was insisting that she would go and drop me, and the journey would be like 30 minutes. So me knowing that my friend had a dinner, so I told her, no, it would be too much for you. You would go and drop me 30 minutes. You would rush back 30 minutes. That's an hour. Then you start preparing and you have to. I said, no, don't worry, I'll get an Uber. She said, no, no, no. I said, no. Me, I now insisted that no, I'll get an Uber. They will come here, they will take me, and you can take your time, get ready. I was considering her. Not just, oh, that's cool. Go and drop me. Then you can take you can sort yourself out. You can sort whether you go late to your dinner, whether you whatever. I would just think of myself. What concerns me is you go and drop me, you sort yourself out. What happens with you is your cup of tea. That's Totoyos for you. So eventually I won the the back and forth. I said, no, the Uber is better and easier. And then she was like, she would be the one to book the Uber. Because she just really wanted that, you understand, which I said, okay, fine. So that it wouldn't be like, so she booked and the person, it was so easy. And I knew it would be easy for her. But people like Totoyos are so about themselves. They would even ask, you have to go and drop me. When I know, you can reason for yourself. You can be considerate that, oh, this person has an appointment. This person needs time to dress up and I'm there with her. Totoyos, you are too useless. You don't just have sense. You don't have human feelings. You are just all about yourself. You don't consider other people. You don't put yourself in their shoes. Like, okay, what do they have to do? At least think about other. Just think. You are not the only one existing. You are not the only one in this world. You didn't even need to ask her, a mother of small children. And there was no man in that house that night. Maybe she has a man in her life, but that night, there was no man in the house. So you wanted her to leave her children in the house, go and drive you home, and come back. A journey of an hour and a half in total, because you didn't want to pay for an Uber. And then because of that, you fell out. But the main reason you fell out was because she liked Justin's post. Anyways, you are too jealous. You are too jealous. Social media is big. There are people who don't like you that can actually like Stonii. Yeah. They don't like you. They can like her. And it should be allowed. It should be allowed. They have their reasons not to like you. But you feel like, no, they should not go and give Stonii stars. They shouldn't be on Stoney's page. But the people that you blocked are still on your sister's page. The people that you cut off, the people you don't want, they are on your sister's page. And your sister was telling you, you are taking things too personal. It's just social media. And you remember? You are too useless. There is nobody you people can control. You and your sister, you are nobodies. You want to control Stoney. You are jealous because they were giving her stars. Useless girl. Stars were not made for you alone, Totoyos. You can't pack all the stars on Facebook. You cannot. They were not made for you alone.
Evergreen strong, baby. Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah, the truth stands on its own. These ears kill me every time.
Someone said, I heard her brother is her sister. That's why they don't talk much about him. I heard too. I heard. They said he's a she. I heard though, but since they don't talk now, since he doesn't talk, we've not been able to confirm, but we heard it's true that it's rampant. The news is rampant all over social media. The only thing we are waiting for is confirmation. Yeah, we heard. They said even from the way he walks, he's walking like he's trying to hold things in so that things don't pour out from behind. So the legs are always glued together. Short steps like a penguin. We heard, but we are waiting for confirmation. He. And they will come and bully another person that their daughter is what? They will come and bully, but their own, it fooled their body. Their own even worse. Useless people.
And that's why I brought the receipts. Because facts are irrefutable. Facts are irrefutable. When you see it for yourself, because obviously, you know she was around me. You know she doesn't want to just be around someone.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Irma C. Thank you. You're appreciated. Thank you.
When you see it for yourself, because obviously, you know she was around me. You know she doesn't want to just be around someone who is useless. Right? So obviously there's a reason why she was around me. I proved that the invitations that she got were the ones that I got for her.
Wow.
And in the next segment, we dig into the proof of the album that never got released. Oh, is it gonna be good? Hang around, folks. Hang around. And you'll get to see why. Why it never got released. Why I don't have to take her to court. I wouldn't have taken her to court anyway. I'm not that kind of person. I would have just had the songs taken down. And because I don't want to hurt Korra. That's the thing. That's the thing that people are missing. They're like, you're trying to hurt her. You're never.
Wait for her to come and hurt you. She will hurt you. You don't want to hurt her. Okay, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I want to hear you say this again next month.
I heard her. God's got her both.
Even when her fans are not doing enough to hurt you, she will be wondering why they are useless. Why are they not acting? Why are you still running your mouth? That's what she will be wondering. You don't want to hurt her, no problem. Come back again in 3 weeks' time and tell us if you still feel that way.
And because I don't want to hurt Korra. That's the thing. That's the thing that people are missing. They're like, you're trying to hurt her. You're never going to hurt her. God's got her. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, God's got me too.
How are they supposed to say?
Great. Next question. Like, I'm not trying to hurt her. I am trying to expose the truth. If the truth hurts her, then that makes you a liar. If the truth hurts you, then that makes you a liar.
She is a liar.
That means that you never wanted the truth to come to light.
She is a liar.
But all the truth will be revealed. Hey, I wish her the best on the album that she is going to release. I hope it does wonders for her career. But what I do know is she won't be releasing the songs that I have that I recorded for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all those days she spent in Don's studio recording an album, everything is going into the dustbin. She can never use those songs. Totoyo Sound Market, you labored in vain. That's your portion. You see the social media where you say at your office, where you and your fans they spoil. Your office go they spoil for your head every day. Your office go they burn for your heart inside your house every day. You say at your place of work, but you they watch your fans they kaput am. Now so your life go they kaput for this same office. Totoyos, you went and spent days or weeks or months, I don't know how long, with Don making an album, and now you can't touch it. You're not allowed to touch because you didn't pay for it. So show greedy. You did not pay, so you can't claim any of those songs. You cannot take him to court. You cannot walk away, thief. You stole. So this is one of the consequences of stealing. Yeah, you go and sing nonsense. They will use auto-tune, they will do this, they will do that, but you cannot use any of those songs because they sent you away like a thief. They chased you away. You shouldn't have stolen. Maybe by now, you people will be talking about releasing that album. You said 1st of January. Yeah, you people would have released it when? 2 months ago. You would have. Useless thief. You shouldn't have stolen from that young lady. Look at how they chased you away. People with less than 10,000. They didn't even consider the way you consider Justin. Oh, let me just get my passport. Let me just get my permanent green card. You didn't consider. They didn't consider you. You considered at least. You would have destroyed that marriage a long time ago. But because of that, your citizenship, you were still pretending that you loved him. But they didn't even consider that, oh, let us just accept whatever she does because she has 12 million and we want more followers from her. They didn't consider, they chased you away. Thief. They said you shouldn't touch it too. Don't touch any of those songs. Ashawo. They said don't touch. See your life, a waste of time. All those days, all those live videos you did with these people. Look at the end of it. Shame and disgrace.
Yeah, I know, she would. What I find very interesting, though, is that, well, never mind. Never you mind. Never you mind. So, yes, God loves the truth. And so do I. Anyway, y'all fine folks be blessed. I got a session to go to since this, and I did that just for her. And so now I can record.
What did you do? Let me listen to that again.
People believe that I can't multitask, but I can multitask. And Korra encouraged me to get multiple phones, and I did that just for her. And so now I can record and check my Facebook and respond to comments. So this is wonderful. What a wonderful position to be in. Anyway, y'all be blessed. Take care of yourselves. Like and share the video. Robin! I will do my best. Go subscribe to Stoney's page and Feminine Bliss because that's going to be Song of the Summer. Go listen to Feminine Bliss and Handle Me. And share her music with one person you think will enjoy it. If nothing else comes from this, she deserves that. Take care, guys. Be blessed.
Okay, that was the video. The hot saga, the hottest saga of 2026 that nobody saw coming. Nobody. Everybody saw that these people fell apart, everyone went their separate ways, but nobody knew that Olosho Greedy would decide that she would add them to her content list. Justin was maybe no longer enough. He was not responding. So he thought, okay, let me just add these two and let my fans know that they betrayed me and I cut them off. As Shawo, the whole thing backfired. She's in shock. She didn't see it coming. Hold on, let me see. Hello? I'm fine. Hold on, let me put it on speaker. Go ahead. She is, so I'm sure she is.
I think this girl is personal because the way this girl behaves, usually we say mental health issues. She probably has some kind of psychiatric issues and stuff, but it's not. It's starting to look like it's a curse. It's like she cannot keep anybody around her. You see, since Korra started saying dollars, that's when Korra started misbehaving. She is arrogant. She is disrespectful. She talked down on people. She looked down on people. She thinks people should do her bidding. This girl no get sense. So you see now that she is quiet. Her followers are saying that Korra just don't have time for them because they are nobody. No, me, I'm at the comment section. I said, no, she didn't say anything because she knew what she did.
Yes.
And those people there are not about to let her get away with it. Because here in America, when you deal with somebody, you deal with somebody. Justin did, he's quiet. He's a man, that's why he left this girl. Like my own white husband, Korra cannot try this rubbish. Everywhere she go, it's like she's just spraying disease everywhere she go. People now in LA already know her character.
Yes.
So a new friend, where she go get now, where you think that friend will come from? All of them will run.
When they find out, then they will find out in due time.
And one thing to let, because the only people Korra get as fans, one, either poverty stricken, one, or two, now prostitutes, three, now old people. Now followers with that. I went, and look at some of our followers, and I understand why those goods, they follow her. And another thing, this immigration citizenship, I told you that this girl lie on that application.
I believe so.
Because if you marry to an American citizen, you get a green card within 3 months. After 3 months, because my friends, I've seen people that have gone through that, that's what I know. After you get that, then you can go ahead and proceed for your citizenship within 5 years. But if you are divorced to that American citizen, Homeland Security will not give you citizenship. They will leave you on permanent resident. What is giving you that citizenship is no longer. You understand? She is divorced. So they will not give it to her. So if Justin really wants to get this girl, all you have to do is call ICE, call Homeland Security, and ask what she put on the application. And they would be glad to tell him. And if they knew she lied, she not finished now. Especially this Donald Trump era. Especially this Donald Trump era. Our own deportation, it go fast. Quick remover. Because the law has changed that if you lie on your papers, on your documents, that's an automatic deportation. That is the law now. So Korra just they disturb everybody. Everywhere she go, now she they annoying everybody. After me just been do something. Come on this cockroach for a year. We don't tire. Because just if you don't do something, this girl is gonna turn your daughters into little prostitutes. You see how I did the bigger one, Athena. You see how she got to stretch her legs back. Now Korra they teach her that too. That stretching of legs. See my legs, I have long legs. Now Korra they teach her. If Justin is not careful with his girls, he gonna lose these girls. Because you know they teach these children better things. Now camera or insulting people in front of the children. Insulting people in front of the children. Shooting the children away. The way she treats the children, everybody already know that it's bad. So at this point, we will just say this girl is cursed. This one done pass mental health. Now curse might be this one. Only God, how with her sharp mouth. Now only God know who she go run her mouth to when they curse her. Don't go touch all that person don't curse her go. And now that curse now they follow her. You see that one no go feel it with anybody. You cannot keep a man right now. You cannot keep a man. She is loose. Korra is the kind of girl that I would say, I watched a movie one time. It was a girl from Lagos. She grew up with those area boys. That's why she did behave like Korra in that movie. So that's why Korra know all this scamming, how to manipulate people and scam people. She grew up with people like that. I did not grow up as a regular child, normal child. With daddy and mommy, we have love for you, talk to you, sit down, yes, kiss you, good night. No, she did not grow up with that kind of lifestyle. No. It's abandonment. No love, nothing. That's why she can't love nobody. Even our own children, I will tell you, the Korra no love them.
Yeah, she doesn't know what love is.
She don't know what love is because she has never been loved. Nobody has ever showed her love. If not better person, Justin, that quiet person, now man, now you marry your Korra. Women are dying to get that kind of husband, but you let him go because of your character. Because of your character. And we are here to see the kind of husband where you go marry Korra. It's a way they say, I'm not ready. It's a lie, Korra, no man wants you. Because once they Google you, chicken, huh? Continue. This one down past no time. This one now pure curse. Now be this one.
Thank you, dear.
Back my phone, even my own phone number. Person they stop me on my phone number.
Why? What's happened?
I don't know. I carry phone say I want make a call my sister for Nigeria. My phone, it made it work. Then I can't use my son's phone to call my number. Somebody is picking up my phone.
What? Your own phone did not ring.
For where? Now my second line now they use to call you so.
Did you go to your provider or did you try to do something about it?
I called them and everything. They said, well, the phone look active in their screen. I said, it's the WhatsApp. They say then somebody might have hacked your WhatsApp.
Ooh. Then delete the app now. Delete it.
Even me to change my phone number.
Why don't you delete the app, the WhatsApp?
I tried deleting it to install it back as they say. I'm just gonna go change the number.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you turn off the phone entirely?
Yeah, several times. Somebody told me that who is this? I said, this is my phone. What are you doing with my phone number? They insulted me and they hung up the phone. And the accent is the African accent.
Hey.
Now, if I call the number, it's no longer going. I think the person blocked me too.
Ask ChatGPT. Wetin fit cause this kind thing? I go also help you ask. I go help you check wetin fit cause this kind thing.
Okay.
Or wetin you fit do
I'm
about am.
you already know the number now. I think I'm just gonna change the phone number because I have a lot of things associated with that number.
How they'll just take over your number like that? Just like
Yeah.
that. But you get get subscription. You don't get internet subscription.
I do.
So who is going to be paying?
Our internet. The internet is a house internet.
So you're going to remove the number from your house internet?
No, that's it's our house number.
Not your mobile number. Which one did they hack? Is it not your mobile number they hacked?
Yeah, it's my mobile.
Yeah, so if you are paying a provider, for example, so then you're going to stop paying. So the other person will be paying. But does the other person have a contract with a provider?
For where?
So that's how you will figure out.
I'm going to T-Mobile. I'm going to T-Mobile to go and see what I can do.
Yeah, because you have a contract with them, and somehow somebody else is the one answering your calls. Someone else is the one that has access to your line.
Oh God.
There has to be something. But I will check. I'll do some small research for you to see everything.
Thank you.
Okay, dear. Bye-bye. Someone was calling me. Let me call back quickly. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. Are you?
I'm okay. Oh. Long time.
Sorry, I called you.
Even now, so if I did live. Okay, no wahala. Or if you just leave me a message now. When? June. Where you did one? Amsterdam. Okay. Just drop me the details. Okay. All right. No wahala. Bye-bye. Birthday invitation. Oh gosh. Okay. What was I even doing? Yeah, so I don't know. Should I still read more comments before we go? What's the time? Okay, maybe just 2 more minutes and then we'll go. Then we'll come back again. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or next tomorrow. Maybe I'll just rest tomorrow. And yeah, let me take a break tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday and everybody's home tomorrow. And then I'll start again on Monday. We'll continue looking at this saga. Wow. Someone says Kanoto only seeking attention and more attention in her life. Because she never had nothing in her life. She used JD to come to the US. It was all planned out by her, 100%. JD was a big opportunity for her. 100%. 100. That's why she left China. Because it was later I started to understand what actually happened. She left China to go and process her documents to go to the US. So it wasn't just as if they decided to get married and then they went to Nigeria for marriage. No, they had the plan. She abandoned China and moved back to Nigeria. Not that she just went and visited her family in Nigeria and then she decided to go and live with JD in America. No, they sent her to China. School, she didn't go. She didn't make anything out of her life in China. She used Tinder University to be sleeping with all the different men in China, all the expats, all the foreigners in China. And then she got lucky and met Justin. And then she decided to abandon China to relocate. She went back to Nigeria. And then Justin applied for everything and it worked out. Useless, ungrateful girl. Look at her eldest sister's life. Look at even Nancy's life before Nancy started using the divorce to repair and to try to clean herself up. That is what Korra would have been. Look at their eldest sister. You know that one didn't do saga. That one didn't do divorce saga. That's why that one is still the way she is now. If that one had done divorce saga, she would have also tried to clean herself up a bit. If Totoyos hadn't met Justin, Totoyos would have just been like that, her eldest sister, that condition. So Justin did her a lot of good. Nancy used the divorce saga to kind of get her leg up somewhere. So it still boils down to Justin, who changed their life somehow. And they are still ungrateful to him. The opportunities that he has made available for them, all of them. That's why God is punishing them. That's why they don't have joy. That's why they don't. Okay, I think it's time, guys. Yeah, that I mentioned it that day. Do you remember her friend called Jesus was rubbing her back with oil? That girl is just useless. She has no respect for God. She doesn't. She doesn't. Before all this pretense about praying, speaking in tongues, I know how she used to treat Christianity, what she used to say about Christianity. She used to sound like an atheist. She used to sound like we are God, like God is in us. She used to say all those statements, only that those videos are so old. I also didn't analyze those videos then because I just felt like, okay, that's her belief, that's her choice. What's there to now analyze, to condemn? You understand? I didn't, and otherwise I would have brought them back. But now, suddenly, she feels like, okay, she will start using God. But she has no honor for God. She doesn't. She can use the Bible now and try to use the Bible to go viral. She doesn't respect that girl. You people don't know her. She's about herself, about making money. That's her focus. She doesn't care about who she uses. She doesn't care about her daughter's speakers online. I think that's the worst thing that can happen to any parent. Korra does not give an F. Many of you have already seen Athena's vagina. Many of you have seen June's vagina. Nakedness. I posted a video of one of the house girls complaining that Korra said she put her daughter in a towel after a shower and the daughter slept in the towel and then woke up naked and came into the live video. Many people have seen those children's nakedness. And Korra does not care. It's all about money for her. That's how demonic this girl is. Money is the root of all evil. She doesn't care. She thinks if you go viral, you've made it in life. She's always looking for how to go viral. Yeah. Always wanting to do something crazy that will make her. That's why she posts some things, not even on live, things she would just record. She would edit and post on purpose just for people to talk. Always hungry for that attention. What kind of a human being are you? Always seeking validation. You wanting people to talk about you, whether in a negative light or in a good way. You are sick, Korra. Your life is missing something. There's just an emptiness inside of you that you feel like you're going to get high when you go viral and you're going to feel that adrenaline, but it never lasts. After 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, you are back to emptiness. You are looking for another high, another girl. May you never find peace in your life. Korra Obidi. But while your life is being tormented as a result of your own activities, may you not also find people you will take down with you. May you not find people you will damage. You alone be suffering your own actions, the repercussions of your own actions. You alone be suffering it, so that your parents that have encouraged you and told you, we love you because you make money now, let them be telling you sorry. Your sister, she will turn her back against you when the time comes. Okay, guys, let me go. I would have loved to read the rest of the comments, but I will go now. It's late. Yeah, I don't think so either. Someone says, I don't believe she get her citizenship the right way. I don't think so too. I don't think so too. But it's also possible because here in the Netherlands, for example, even if you got your papers through marriage, if you can stand on your own, you can change your paper type. So you can change that green card. We don't have green cards here, but we have permanent residency. You can change it from marriage to whatever. They will change the type. You know, they have different types. Then you change it like you're standing on your own now. You are no longer a dependent under your partner, under your spouse. Then maybe you've started to work, for example, you can show that you're paying taxes and you can, so here it's possible to actually detach yourself from your marriage papers and be on your own and apply for your citizenship on your own without marriage. I don't know how it works in the US. I don't know how it works. Anyways, I want to thank all of you. I want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate my gifters. Karen in the building. Home cooked meals in the building. 2 times. Woto something. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you plenty. Sylvia, thank you so much. You people are spoiling me today. It's not my birthday. Thank you, all ladies. Thank you, beautiful ladies. Thank you. I will see you guys on Monday. Anytime from Monday. Please enjoy your weekend. Enjoy tomorrow. I'm going to enjoy mine. Take a break from all these days of analysis. Yeah. Rest, relax. Enjoy your Sunday. I hope people go live tomorrow, please, so that me too I can watch live videos. I can also enjoy myself, entertain myself. Please, you people should go live. Stoney and Dawn, come live. Bobby, we are waiting. All right, guys. And Tasmanian. Yeah, Tasmanian also. I don't know. She doesn't come live often. Annie Court, you people should be coming live often. Please, let us be watching. Thank you, ladies. And I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Love you. Thank you, my caller, my sweet caller. I'll help you check what the possible issue or issues could be. I love you all so much and see you soon. Bye.